Damn it, I missed Big Blue. Ooh. I don't want to be able to hear myself. Ah, Big Blue's my favorite. Although I do like Sand Ocean a lot. Hope everybody's been doing well. Good to see you in chat. Sarah Fled, did I download the game you sent? I did not. Are you talking about that abomination of a Santa game? No, I'm not downloading any of those. Not downloading any of those. Sorry, hope I didn't give you the wrong idea. I feel like I've heard of that Sanic Ball one before, like as a meme. I'm not surprised that there are that many, like on the, whether that's the Apple Store or the Google Play Store. I'm not surprised at all. But will I be downloading any of those? Sorry to say, no. Besides, I gotta play more Samba de Amigo anyways. I really haven't played any since I went on vacation. I haven't been playing a lot of games in general, except for this one. Speaking of which, we'll get started in just a minute here. Hey, Huey, good to see you in chat. Hope you're doing well. Might be the only 99 game you play. You just made it to level 4. Hell yeah, Huey, nice. I forget what level I'm on, but I'll figure out soon. Yeah, honestly, and we'll get into it, but like, I really liked Mario 35 a lot. That was really fun. Being a big fan of platformers, it just kind of vibed with me, and unfortunately, lasted about like 5 months. Pac-Man 99 was okay. I like Pac-Man, so that was a okay experience. It wasn't anything mind-blowing. Haven't played Tetris 99 just because I don't really like... I like Tetris, but I'm not a big puzzle game fan. This one really speaks to me. I'm really liking it so far. And I don't love the original Super Nintendo F-Zero that much, but this makes it a lot more interesting. Probably for the better. The Santa games are pretty obnoxious. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure they're pretty memey and obnoxious and not very well designed, but maybe that's kind of the appeal of it, right? But, all right, with that though, let's get started here. It's going to be a shorter stream tonight. Especially because it's one of those games that you can't really play super long, but we can get started right here. What's going on, all of you F-Zero racers out there in the world? I'm MegaAmpster. Thank you for watching, however you are, watching the VOD after this, or if you're watching live in the chat or not, thank you. Really means a lot to me. We have Sar, Fled, and Huey here in the chat. It would be funny if there was a classic Donkey Kong 99. That would be great, the arcade game. I really like that idea. That's a funny idea. I mean, I'm guessing you wouldn't all compete in the same arena or like the same level of Donkey Kong. It would probably be like kind of like Mario 35, right? Where you're all separate on your own separate screens. But I think that'd be a great idea. I'm kind of surprised that doesn't happen yet. But Nintendo doesn't want to do anything with Donkey Kong except give us a remaster of the original Mario vs. Donkey Kong and GBA. So you know what? I don't know. Nintendo's disrespecting the monkey. I don't know. I don't get it. Anyways, we are not here to talk about how much DK was done dirty in the recent Nintendo Directs. We are here to talk about F-Zero 99 because although it's annoying that they mishandled DK like that, we got F-Zero back, kind of, in some new form. It is the original Super Nintendo game, like I said earlier, but it's pretty interesting. I really like what they did here. They made it the Battle Royale 99 game, and I've already played maybe like 3 to 4 hours of it over the last few days. I really like it a lot, so we'll get into it a bit here. I might only play like an hour or so. Like I said, it's gonna be a little bit of a shorter stream here, but let's just jump right into it. So any audio or video issues as we're watching live, definitely let me know in the chat if you can. That'd be very much appreciated. One thing I really love about this game, and I mean just the original Super Nintendo, I like the gameplay more of X. I still have really not played GX. I really want to. And Nintendo's not giving me a reason to get it on Switch because it's not on Switch yet. But I really love the soundtrack of this game. It's so good. Like almost all the songs are absolute bangers. They should make it where you can like create your own tracks. There was, I believe in X, and probably GX too, I'd imagine. I believe that had a track editor. I'm pretty sure. Someone correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But I'm pretty sure at least X had a track editor. I feel like I remember hearing about that. Or it might have been, maybe it was one of those things that was supposed to come out with a 64 disc drive, and it never did, obviously, because that never happened. Hey! Grand Prix? Right, okay, cool. Look at that! Oh shit! Let's jump right into a Grand Prix. We have 7 minutes left. Let's do it. Oh, because it probably started at 7:30 Eastern. All right, for some reason, I still have to get used to how the customization works, but for some reason, I have the most like skins and stuff unlocked for the Wild Goose. I also just really like the name Wild Goose. I think it's funny. All right. Oh, Deathwind is brutal. I've only made it through, this is probably like the 4th Grand Prix I've attempted. I've only made it fully through 1. Because Deathwind especially is brutal. And so is Silence. Both of those are brutal. Damn, it's a lot of people. Yeah, we got 99. They're filling up fast. Hey, if enough people are playing this, maybe that'll signal Nintendo to do more new with F-Zero. Sand Ocean's theme. Oh, Sand Ocean's great. I fell in love with it because of the remix in Smash Ultimate, Huey. And I love that remix too, but the original is really good, so. This is utter chaos, especially on Mute City, because Mute City's very congested like this, so. And everybody's kind of in a similar space. My pro tip, I don't know if it's really a pro tip, very beginning of every race, as soon as you unlock the boost, assuming there's an energy charge right there, because there isn't always, immediately do the boost, because then you literally just get your energy back. All right, Skyway time, let's do it. Also, let me know if audio sounds off at all in the chat if you're watching live. If so, I can adjust it. My other like strat that I'm trying to get better at is like doing the spin attack specifically to get people to bump them into the sides so they lose energy. I still haven't quite nailed the flow of it yet, but like that's like what I'm trying to eventually work towards. I don't know if you get extra energy when you KO people, specifically yourself, but like, just eliminates a racer. At the very least. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, I know originally when this announced, some people were complaining this wasn't like X or GX, and I'm like, you know what? This is fine. Oh, like there we go, there's a KO. This is gonna be the smoothest performance out of any of those games, so I'm all for that. And it looks great in HD, you know, it looks fantastic, so. Woo. Okay. Yeah, not doing amazing, but could be worse. I'm like the top of the bottom half, I'd say. Ooh, crap. Oh, fuck. So you can also, by the way, I've done this before by accident. I have gone out of bounds, and it will KO you immediately. I don't know about on Mute City, if they let you do it there, but I know on other tracks, like it might have been Deathwind when I did it, you can go out of bounds and you get automatically KO'd. Not bad. So yeah, the whole point is like, well, not the whole point, but part of it, right? That to increase that rank you saw, I had him at B- currently, is you get 4 rivals for each race, and you want to essentially beat all of them. The more rivals you beat, the higher your rank increases at the end of a track. And if you don't beat any of them, it decreases. So like now, in this placement, the 2 above me and 2 below me are gonna be my rivals that I will try to beat for the next race. Hey, Neto, good to see you in chat. Hope you're doing well. You think you could go out of bounds to the original as well? Yeah. Sorry, Neto. Yeah, I'm sure you could. I think you're right in that you can. Yeah, it's just something to note for pretty much people who aren't experienced with F-Zero, which I think is probably most people playing this, to be honest. I bet you a lot of people who are playing this have never played F-Zero before. Which is great. You know, get more people into F-Zero. Get more people talking about F-Zero coming back somehow. That's only good, right? I love doing the spin on those jumps. I know it doesn't really do much, but... I think Big Blue's always been my favorite. I don't know, Big Blue's just really fun. I love the song, especially the Mario Kart 8 remix. Like, holy crap, that's so good. But all of these tracks are great. Sand Ocean, like you mentioned, Huey, is another favorite of mine. Mute City's a classic. I like White Land. Deathwind, man. Deathwind is tough, though. If I last that long, we'll see, but that'll be later. Also, sorry, I may not be looking at chat a whole lot when I'm doing these races, just because F-Zero, you look away for 1 second and like half your energy's gone, so it's kind of hard to do that with this game. Very intense. But oh, okay. Ooh, that was not good. Okay, trying to get better with the turns here. Playing a little bump-a-caz. The worst thing is when people will bump into me and like force me into the walls. That's the worst. Absolutely hate that. It happens a lot in this game. It's literally bumper cars. There we go, all right. Let's climb the ranks. Maybe a little bit, we'll see. Ooh, oh, that was good, damn. Uh-oh, but the bomb cars. Oh, trying to avoid that guy did not work out for me. Okay, well, final lap. That's good. If anybody knows what rank, I think it's top 10 where the bomb cars will start showing up for you. I think. It's at least top 5. But man, if I hit them, I am screwed. I'm just gonna play it safe for now. I'll take the lower rank. I just do not want to get hit by those cars and like screw myself over. Oh no! That was actually, wait a minute. That was actually stupidly close. I just blew up right after the finish line. That's one thing you can do, which I cheat a lot, is like use up all my energy right at the end to shoot through up a few spots. You liked a lot the... Hey YouTube, can I read Neto's chat, please? Don't put your stupid emoji thing in the way. A lot the way you start races. What do you mean by that specifically, Neto? Like, the way you start races as in... Sorry, I'm not fully getting it. Sam is Sim 69. Hey, you can't steal my name. You are not allowed to fuck my wife. Shout out to anybody who gets that reference. If Zero was here, he would get it. I'm sure Huey would too. Although I don't want to put anybody on the spot. Oh, completely missed that boost. That's rough. All right, great start already. Come on, I can't lose that sand ocean. Also, now that I'm thinking about it, isn't Sand Ocean one of the tracks in Sonic Riders, or am I... Or was that Sand Ruins? I don't remember. Something like that. Okay, this turn is brutal. Oh my god. Okay, too early that time. There's a way to do it where I don't lose too much speed, and I still make the clean turn. It's very tough. I've only done it a couple times. Where, like, I have to let go of the acceleration in order to get there, but it's tough. It's tricky. But I've done it. It's just like, sometimes it's not even worth doing, you know? Get some energy back. Oh, there we go. Skyway time. You love to see it. Oh, nice. Skyway above that turn. Beautiful. You get to skip that for one lap. That's great. Okay, 16. I'll take it for now. That's the thing with this game is like your position always like varies like wildly. Cause like there are some really good people. Oh, bomb cars already, damn. You know, some people are really good at this game and you'll just get a lot of back and forth with the different racers. So, at least for someone like me who is not super experienced with F-Zero and not like, definitely not the best. All right. Oh yeah, like that, there we go. Clean turn, clean turn. Have to let go of acceleration a little bit, sure, but it's like, man, it just feels good to pull off, you know? Okay. Oh, crap, okay. Yes, Sam is Simp, get out of here. All right, oh, what am I doing? I got Skyway. Ooh, that's gonna be good, that's gonna be good. That's pretty good. Too late. Okay, not bad, not bad, not bad. I'll take it, I'll take it, I'll take it. Whew. Damn. Oh, whoa, I got lucky there, okay. Whew. I got very lucky there. Bomb car right behind me. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Go! Ah, no, yeah. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Hi, Punisher. Good to see you in chat. Hope you're doing well. Imagine starting a race at 99th place. It's the semicircular thing. Oh, now I see what you're saying. Yes, for sure, Neto. Completely agree with you, Neto. Yeah, that is very cool. And I love how you get to see the view, like the semicircular view. And especially in, I think Sand Ocean was the one that did it. You get to see people like, you know, like cross over. Like there are a few jumps that kind of cross over each other. So that's really cool. I like how they do that. I agree. All right. Uh-oh, it's Deathwind time. Sam is Simp again? They're not out. It is very cool. You like this game? Yeah, me too, Punisher. I think I'm in agreement with Huey that this is my favorite 99 game so far. It's between this and Mario 35 for sure. I really did like Mario 35 a lot. You always try to conserve energy when you have the power. Yeah, honestly, yeah, I do mostly the same except at the very end and like the last stretch because, like I was saying before, you know, you could like use the last of your energy, and as long as you cross over the finish line before you explode, you're good. Oh, the audio's so staticky for me. Hopefully it's not for anybody else watching live. If it is, let me know. But it should, if this is the same... Stupid wind. If this is the same issue as usual, it shouldn't be staticky for anybody. There we go. Went away from me. Good. Good, Anakin. One of these days I'll get new headphones, but it's not at the top of my priority list right now. There we go. That was a good spin. Hi, I would like Skyway, please. Thank you. All right, so safe rank is 35. Good to know. There we go. Beautiful. And the Skyway, you even get more, like, boosts on the Skyway on this track, which is kind of cool. Ah, shit. Okay. That was a very fast lap with that Skyway. Damn. That helps a lot. Oh! No, pop cars! Ah! Ah, shit. Okay. We're still in it. Gotta stay in it. Oh, no! God, that was bad. God damn it! Oh, I'm gonna get bumped. I need a boost. Damn. I cannot miss these speed boosts, otherwise I'm probably gonna get ranked out. All right, one more lap. Damn it. 20. Damn, I don't have the energy to conserve here. I need to hit that, yep. Come on, Skyway. Oh, I need that gold. I need the gold. No! Ah, fuck. No! Ah, that's it. Yep, that's it. Oh, come on. I was right at the finish line. Boo! You think Tetris 99 is still the best one? I'm sure. It's like the most fully fledged out, right? Because wasn't it the first one? I'm sure. And if you like Tetris, I'm sure. I've only made it past Deathwind once. Like, once you get to Silence, it's honestly not as bad, I found. Deathwind is brutal. You think it's the first? Yeah, I thought so too, Neto. I'll take it. You always, yeah, oh, sorry, I read that one. Wait, oh, no, I don't want to spectate. Volume is fine? Cool, thanks for confirming, Huey. It's rare to see a Switch which has Mario 35. I mean, yeah, if people never uninstalled it, you know, you can still have the app, you just can't play it. I'm pretty sure I uninstalled it. All right, I don't care. Let's get out of here. No, I don't care. Bye. Yeah, I'll take 20 seconds. Could have been worse. Boo. Come on, I got 8th on Sand Ocean too. Very nice. All right. Let me see what else I have in the workshop. Oh, wait. When does the Grand Prix start? 13 minutes. That's soon? I guess it seems like it might be every half an hour at night, which is interesting. Because, like, earlier during the day, maybe it's just a weekend thing. That's probably what it is. Oh, yeah. Nightly Grand Prix available. Okay, cool. Yeah, the Wild Goose I have the most customization for. You know, some of these other ones, not as much. Which one is it? Maybe it's Golden Fox I have in there? No, is it Blue Falcon? No, not really. Yeah, I really don't have much for any of the other cars. Oh, okay. Let's do it. The one thing I hope they do is, like... I mean, I don't know if they can add more courses, but, like... That's the one thing I'm worried about with this game is the longevity of it. That's the one thing I'm a little concerned about. Like, if they keep updating it, that's one thing. But I'm worried they're not going to add any new stuff. You know, like, I don't know if they would do new tracks, new cars to play as, you know what I mean? More customization, more events. Like, I hope they keep this going as much as they do with, like, Tetris 99, for example. They still do new themes and modes with that. So, it'd be great to see. I don't know if they're going to do it, but it'd be cool. One of the few people who still... we'll do Whiteland. Who still has Super Mario All-Stars on the Switch. Okay. Like digitally or physically, Huey? I mean, I'm sure some people still have it, well, especially if the physical card, but that's why you think Tetris is better. The game is complete already. Well, Neto, yes, but that's not really a fair comparison because when that launched, this game and when Tetris 99 launched were probably in the same state. You know, I don't know if that's really a fair comparison necessarily. Like now, obviously, because it's been out for what, 5-6 years? When did Tetris 99 come out? That 2018? Whereas this just launched, so I wouldn't say that's a fair comparison. Now, if they don't update this game ever, that's one thing. But at the moment, it's too early to judge, you know? White Land's fun. I do like White Land. Ooh! Okay. Although that part's tricky. Little different jumps here are fun, but also kind of tough. Ooh, someone already blew up. Damn. Oh, okay, tight turn, tight turn. Thank you. Damn, I didn't get much energy from that at all. Kind of straight off the path a little bit. Oh, okay. Oh, bonk. Oh. Oh, I'm getting bonked. I'm getting bonked. Ow! God damn it. It's like bumper cars out here, literally. All right. Gain some momentum back. Okay. Ow. Literally came off the skyway and landed right on top of me. That's nice. Oh, okay, go. I need that. Good. I needed that skyway right there. Oh, okay. We'll see if I even survive this one. Not looking too hot right now, but there we go. Go! Yeah! Oh, let's go. I got a K at the end, too. Tetris launch completed. They just get that in cosmetic stuff. True. I mean, Neto, I wouldn't... This game isn't incomplete. You know what I mean? Both of these games launched complete. I mean, I don't know how you can look at this and say it's incomplete. You know? They have all the content from the original game in here, right? Digitally, you wish you would have had a physical, but you didn't want us losing it. Oh, losing the card? That's fair. I mean, yeah, it's one of those things where if you ended up buying it originally, like, yeah, you're still good to have it. You know, as long as you still have it installed and don't, like, uninstall it and then you can't Well, no, if you purchase it digitally, you can still, like, reinstall it, right? Right. Yeah, no. They can keep adding stuff to this like they're doing with Tetris 99. What I'm trying to say is, yeah, both games launched complete. I mean, did any of the 99 games not really launch complete necessarily? So yeah, I want them to do for this game like what they did with Tetris 99 and keep the longevity going. Right. I don't think this game needs more stuff necessarily. I mean, I see what your point about Tetris being Tetris, but at the same time, you could make the same argument for any of these games, you know, that like, oh, F-Zero is always fun, you know? I don't know. What I'm trying to say is I don't think Tetris should get an easy pass, you know? Like, the added content definitely helped keep some longevity. Maybe just innately it has more because, like you said, Tetris has always been huge. But, like, you can't tell me the added content didn't have a positive impact on the longevity of the game. All right, 2 more, come on. Huey, Neto, someone jump in. I wish you could do lobbies in this game, like custom lobbies with friends. I don't think you can, because I haven't found a way to do it, but that'd be fun. I mean, granted, I don't think you could with any of the 99 games. Maybe Tetris you can. Come on. How do you choose Mute City 1 over Big Blue? Boo. You know what? I'm going to give Mario 35 some crap, and this game is probably I probably like more than Mario 35. Because what happened every time in Mario 35 was everyone always chose level 1-1. Like 90% of the time, that's all you were playing. Because you had to unlock the other ones, like as you play through the levels. And so like everyone almost always chose level 1-1, and that got a bit annoying. Having a lobby should have been added, maybe future patch. Maybe. Huey, I don't know if any of the other 99 games have that. If any of them would, it's probably Tetris, to be honest. Since, like Neto and I were saying, it's the most fully fleshed out. But hopefully, that would just be fun. I don't know, you know? Like, it's still like you would compete against however many people, but just like having your friends in the same lobby to add a little more personal competition to it would be cool, you know? Ooh! Oh, thanks. Hey. Woo! Oh! That was close. Ow. Oh, there we go. KO! I think I had a dream the other night that Power Stone Collection got announced, and I was so happy. And then I woke up and I was like, damn it! Ooh, that's 2 KOs. Look at that. I'll take it. Sometimes just bumping into people if they're that low energy, that can do it. Oh, very nice, very nice. Oh! Whew. Close, close, close. Close, close, close. All right, final lap. Here we go. Mute City, I always find that I do the worst in. I don't know, like I'm always middle of the road in Mute City, but then like Big Blue and Sand Ocean especially, I've gotten pretty good at. All right. Yeah, like kind of middle of the pack, you know? Hi, definitely a Doge. Good to see you in chat. Hope you're doing well. And Loopy, oof. Chill what? Oh, like the live stream? We will be chilling later. We're just playing F-Zero for now. I mean, there is a Power Stone Collection for PSP. I have heard about that, Neto. You know what I mean. One day. Thank you, definitely a Doge. Thank you very much. I appreciate the wishing of luck. Oh, really? I definitely hit a barrier there, I thought. Okay. I don't think I'm going to make it in time for the next Grand Prix, unfortunately. But let's try. We can try. I haven't done the Golden Fox yet. Let's try that. We'll do Port Town this time. Oh, I'm already some levels above you. I've probably put about... I mean, sometimes I just play like an hour before bed, so I've probably put about... What? 3 to 4 hours in the game so far? Although, I don't know. All right. Now... Oh, wait, this is White Landing. Okay, I was going to say, if this was Port Town... Because the stage in Brawl... Or maybe this... Is this White Land? No, I'm pretty sure it is. Oh! Ow! I got bodied right there. That was terrible. The stage in Brawl, right, is Port Town Arrow Dive. I don't know if that's based off of the stage here or if that's either X or GX. I honestly don't know. Yeah, this is White Land. Ah! Man, that turn. Oh, there's too many cars here for these tight turns. You just get knocked into the walls and it's not fun. There we go. Some energy, thank you. Damn, I get a lot of energy that time. I think the Golden Fox, I'd have to look at the stats, but I think its durability must be really good. Like, I genuinely think from what I've played with it so far that it collects energy faster. I think. I'll have to double check later, but that's what I at least have noticed based on a slight pattern. It could just be me being blind. That's totally possible. Oh, there we go. Very nice. Ooh! Ooh! Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Shit. Not good, not good, not good. That turn is pretty tricky. It's a pretty tight turn there. I do like this one, though. White Land's fun. Oh, I'll take that. Thank you. Ah! Ooh, 2 bumps. I'll take it. Give me a couple more. Come on. There we go. There we go. Go! Go! Okay. There we go. Luckily, I had a lot of energy there to use, so that's good. Shit. Okay, no. Oh, God. Are you fucking serious? Oh, I'm dead. That's it. No way. No way. No way. Cross the finish line. Uptown Funk You Up. Do we play? Oh, sorry. I don't even own Wii Play. And even if I did, I don't think I'd play it. Well, I mean, on stream, I probably would if I owned it, but it's not in my plans to buy it. I should not have crossed the finish line there. That was stupid. I think you just played for only now on launch day. That's fair. Yeah. Like, the more time you put into the game, the more you'll level up. It just kind of happens naturally when you play more. You never know, Nintendo could be listening in, so you might get a power some 1 or 2. Well, because Huey, Neto, and I were talking about when predicting stuff for the Direct. I mean, obviously that didn't happen, but, like, we were talking about, like, maybe a 3D fighting game collection from Capcom, right? Because they have other 3D fighters. You know, it's not like Power Stone was the only one, so I feel like it will happen. I feel like it will. I genuinely think we'll get a 3D fighting game collection. The question is if Power Stone will be included. I certainly hope so, but... Otherwise, my hope would be for Sega to actually end up doing... Stop voting for Mute City 1 over Big Blue. Big Blue's so much better. My other hope is for Sega to do a Dreamcast Mini and somehow include Power Stone. One of them. Now, listening here, we'd have a 3D fighting game collection. Oh, we just talked about it, Neto, so maybe eventually. I think we mentioned that in the strict... Oh, did we really? Oh, I don't even remember that. You have a better memory than me, Neto. Oh, well. Yeah, Mute City 1's just kind of like whatever. It's kind of a... I don't know. It's like a classic track, but it's not super interesting to me. It's chaotic as all hell. Everybody's just clumped together. Oh, that's not good. Hey, don't push me out of... No! Fuck you. They pushed me out of the goddamn energy thing. Ugh. I hate when they do that. It's very, very skillful move, but they do it a lot. Oh, come on. Someone KO them. Yeah. Da, 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 da. There we go. Give me that. Thank you. There we go. That was on me. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, the bomb cars are showing a pretty, thing to the game, huh? Damn. All right, I'll take it. Wouldn't be surprised if Nintendo saved the most requested ports for either the end of the Switch lifecycle or the next console. True, Huey. I could understand the next console mentality. I think you are most... I mean, we're kind of seeing it, though. I don't know about most requested, because Nintendo doesn't always listen, but, like, I think Thousand Year Door is a perfect example of that, where they're saving it for the end of the current Switch because they don't have a lot of new first-party games to do, you know what I mean? They need to fill up their lineup somehow to keep the current Switch still relevant. So... I think that's why we're getting so many remasters and we're not doing Deathwind. That's why we're getting so many remasters and remakes, you know? It's because a lot of the big, there we go, thank you. A lot of the big studios, first-party studios, are probably working on games for the next platform. Remember we talked Power Stone and Rival Schools? We mentioned that you could do Power Stone Protagonist Street Fighter 6 because they... Oh, right. Yes. Yes, I remember that. I remember that specifically, yeah. Because of the character creator, right, because I wanted to make Falcon. You are correct, Neto. Okay, good. Big Blue, finally. Because they paired it up with Deathwind, and nobody wants Deathwind. Well, a third of the people wanted Deathwind. Freaking maniacs out here. Alright. Out of my way, punk! Ooh, okay. Oh, wow, that was fast. Woo, okay. Oh, hey, get over here. Oh, no! Oh, ah, damn it. It's only lap 2. It's only lap 2. I still got time. Fortunately, I'm not really going to get much of a Skyway because, you know, being in the higher positions, I'm not going to get as many opportunities for that. Oh, God! Oh, fuck, that's it. Well, that's the race. I'll be shocked if I survive the rest of it. Stupid bomb car, so early on. Hey, there we go. Oh, gotta be aggressive. You gotta get angry. You gotta get mean. Wow, a lot of people are about to KO. I don't know why. But sure, take it. See if I can use this to my advantage at all. Okay. No! Oh, goddamn bomb car! They're blowing up. There's so many of them. No! Go! Oh, nuts. I was trying to push my luck. Took a huge risk. You love it when fighting games with character customization? Yeah, much love. Much props to Street Fighter 6, Tekken, and Soul Calibur. Does Mortal Kombat not have a character creator? I feel like it would have. Damn. Shouldn't have boosted there. I knew I was taking a huge risk when I did that. Probably cost me the entry to the Grand Prix because of that. All right, let's do the Stingray. How was everybody's weekend? You know what, screw it, we'll do Deathwind. At least it's different than Mute City. No, it's not gonna get voted for, but... Anybody do anything fun? I visited my family yesterday, which was nice. Got to see my nephew for the first time in like a month since I was on vacation, so that was good. And today I went to like a little art festival near my hometown, so with some friends from high school. So yeah, that was kind of my weekend. I got some, you probably can't really see them in the background, but on the bookshelf in the back on the right, one of the stands they had there, I saw them in previous years and I never bought anything. I regret not buying anything from them like years ago when I went, because they had like a Mega Man X, like they sell perler beads, you know, those little beads that you kind of stick together and make little things of artwork. Especially, it looks really good for like sprites from like Super Nintendo, Game Boy Advance. So I regret not buying that, but I did today bought like, it was like a couple Pokemon. So I got a Squirtle and a Bulbasaur. Just small little things, but they're super cool. I love them. I kind of want to get more like perler bead artwork of stuff like that. I still, to this day, regret not getting the Mega Man X one because that was so cool, I remember. I think if I remember correctly, I think I was on a date at the time, and I was like, well, I don't want her to think I'm nerdy if I buy like a Mega Man X. She wasn't into video games, so she had no idea what the fuck was going on. That was just like, look at this fucking Mega Man X thing that I want to buy. Remember, kids, always be yourself when you're on a date. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Okay. A lot of people KOing on a dude sitting. Interesting. Oh, no. Damn it. It's always the worst when you barely miss the gold bumpers. Because those are just nice to hit, you know? All right, final lap. Here we go. Oh, come on. So close, so close. Skyway, let's go. Come on. Come on. Yeah. All right, good. Final lap Skyway. That's pretty good. Oh, no. Ah! Mortal Kombat has character. Oh, customization, but not creation. So like customization for the existing characters, you mean? That's so cool to have, though. Been playing a lot of Street. Oh, sorry, I read that as Street Fighter. Sifu. Oh, I've heard that's a really fun game. That was what? Came out early last year, right? I believe you missed out on that game for a year. I've heard really good things about it. Huey, that's the game where like, don't you like as you progress through the game? Is it almost like a roguelike fighting, like beat 'em up game? Ooh, there we go. New color. Is that the one I'm thinking of? Where you like, essentially the farther you get through, like you age more or something like that? Is that the right game? Went to an anime convention in town, Neto. Nice. Hope you enjoyed it. Sifu is really good, but it's hard. I can imagine if it's the game I'm thinking of, I can imagine it gets really tricky, like as you get farther and farther, especially. I think it's on Switch too, right? Well, not the Switch 2, you know what I mean. It's on the Switch as well as like other consoles, I think. Ooh, okay, what do we got? A team battle. We'll do it. We'll do it. Let's try out the new Fire Stingray. It's this one you described, but its mechanics is more complex than that. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure I'm dumbing it down as someone who doesn't really know much about it, but it sounds like a cool idea, so glad to hear it was good. Or that hopefully you're enjoying it anyway. Oh no, Sand Ocean. I do like Sand Ocean. But apparently other people don't. What the hell? Damn it. Now we get Deathwind? Oh, so we get we get Mute City when it's put up against Deathwind, but when it's put up against Sand Ocean, which is one of the best tracks in the game, we get Deathwind. Okay. Okay. Like, I like the idea. It's just so hard. But we got the Gerudo King on our team, so we're gonna win. Alright, Ganon. We got this, dude. And we're both in the Fire Stingrays. Look at that. I guess the decal didn't really matter because we're all the same team now, so. I'm also just realizing, like, going off jumps, I think it just automatically gives you the spin, like, immediately, from what I'm seeing, which is interesting. All right, pink team, let's go. Oh! Kind of ran myself into the wall there. Oh! Ow! God! It's bumper cars out here. Oh! Yeah, and so we're getting points for like bumping into the other cars, which is interesting. Ooh, okay. Gotta play it safe here for a little bit. Bonk. Oh! Ooh, there we go, there we go. The team KO. Oh, okay. Ah, ooh. All right, is this the final lap? Is that what they said? There we go, there we go. Ooh, another team KO. Very good, very good. Very nice, very nice. Hey, Rising Dragon Soul, good to see you in chat. Hope you're doing well. Nice, so Huey, you're on the last level. It's been really tough when you start, but if you can get... Oh, cool. Past level 2 at under age 30, you can definitely beat the game. Okay. Yeah, I mean, maybe. Woo! We did it! Hey! Beautiful. Good job, Pink Team. Look at that. It's like a turf 4. We did it. Yeah, I mean, maybe, Huey. Oh, I'll take 10th, sure. Oh, 10th on my team. Yeah. Okay. Very nice. Yeah, maybe. I'll consider it. I haven't bought the game, so. It's tough for me to, like, justify buying games just for streaming. You know, that's my issue when it comes to stuff like that. You know? Whereas, like, if I'm already interested in the game, then I'm like, okay, will I stream this, yes or no? Especially if it's a new game, right? But, like, a game that already came out, you know, if I buy it, maybe I'll stream it. But I won't guarantee anything. Oh, nice, Neto. Okay. You accidentally read your name as MegaAmpster. Oh, good to see you, Arcanus the Wolf in chat. No worries. No, I never thought of that. That is hysterical. I can rename the channel to Mega Armpits. I love that. That's great. Thank you for the comment. Thanks for being here. Currently trying to keep age 20 past level 3 with a... Oh, cool. And yeah, it seems like it's a really good game. I've heard it's like some of people's favorite games from last year. I've heard really good things. I just don't know if it's my kind of game. You know? You don't know until you try it, for sure. But I'm also at the point where I'm trying to stop buying so many games. Especially after this year, there were just too many games that came out. Do not choose Deathwind. Why does everybody hate Sand Ocean? It's like the best track in the game. Huey, you agree? Bro, not again. We just did. Ugh. Brutal. Brutal. Existence is pain. But yeah, maybe. Time for today's gaming fun fact. Okay. There's a big difference between the American and European Super Nintendo. Oh, is there really? The American is squared and the European is round and its controls are... Really? Very cool. See, like... Because I feel like you always hear about, like, oh... Well, at least me being in North America, I always hear about Japan versus the other regions. So in my case, North America. But, like, I don't usually... The only thing about Europe I've really heard about is, like, the whole 50 hertz situation because the TVs were 50 hertz back in the day. That's, like, the only thing with, like, differences between Europe and here and other regions that I really know about. So that's cool. I had no idea. Thank you for the fun fact. Okay, can I hit a speed boost? Thank you. Stop bumping me out of the way. Frickin' Deathwind. I miss Sand Ocean. I miss it. I miss my wife, Tails. I miss her a lot. I'll be back. Oh, so I am green team this time. Okay, that's good to keep in mind. Sorry, I'll look at chat after this race, because this game, especially, just... You really can't multitask when you play F-Zero. It's kind of impossible. So... Be one thing if I had the chat and the game on the same screen, but alas, I do not. Oh, what the hell was that? What was that noise? Did I just get energy added when I heard that noise? Kind of what it sounded like. Oh, nice. Team KO. Always good. Always good. Oh, I see. So we're getting KOs. And do we get energy for those KOs? Actually, wait a second. Yeah, look at the fucking energy meter. That's huge. I don't fully understand the team-based battle here. It's very unique, which I like. I kind of wish they always had the team battle as an option. You know? Because I find this very fun. Oh my god, stop bumping me, people. Thank you. Ow! There we go, there we go. Finish strong, finish strong! Okay, I'll take it. Sure, it's a lot easier than any Souls game. Okay, okay. Good to know, Huey. Totally get you didn't buy Mortal Kombat 1 because that you already have too many things to play. Yeah, it's fair. It's just there's so many games. We'll get into it. You know what? We're gonna. So what I wanted to do for tonight's stream.
One cannot help but smile. Thank you, King Roll.
What I want to do, because I'm probably only going to stream, like I said, I'm going to wait for the next Grand Prix to come about, probably at 8:30 Eastern. And then what I'm going to probably do is do like a live, like during the stream, do the backlog videos. So you'll get to see how many games I just don't have time for and how many games I haven't played. So you'll see for yourself if you want to stick around. The European is similar to the Japanese one. Oh, is it really? Is it similar to the Super Famicom? After the race, Google European Super Nintendo. Yeah, cool. Let me check it out now. Arcanus the Wolf. I'm very curious. You own one. That's cool. Oh, wait. I've seen this. Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. And it's lacking, like, the purple. Right? Yeah, I see what who was it? Was it Rising Dragon Soul who said it was similar to the Japanese one? In terms of the rounded edges, yeah. Let me see, can I... If I try to pull this up, is it gonna let me? Ooh, okay, yeah, look at this. Can you see this? Look at this. This is what you're talking about, right, Arcanus, the wolf? Yeah, look at those rounded edges. And then, yeah, compared to the American Super Nintendo. Oh, there's a pretty solid comparison. Interesting. Cool. Part of me likes the purple, but at the same time, I do like kind of the different colors here. I don't know. Pretty cool looking. Pretty good stuff. Assuming that's it. Hopefully I got that right. That's cool that you own one. The controllers are around it too. Cool. You'll get more. Huey's gonna get Mortal Kombat 1 as soon as all the DLC characters are out. That's smart. Yeah, I mean, I bought. Grand Prix starts at 10 p.m.? Oh, shut up. Well, I'm not doing another Grand Prix tonight. That's the thing with this game. I feel like I can't stream it much because it's just like the same thing over and over again, so I can only play it in short bursts. Probably get Mortal Kombat 1 one day, but not now. It depends. For me, it depends on, because I bought 11, but I really haven't tried it yet, so I can't say if I will like Mortal Kombat or not. The cartridges are different too? Oh, cool. I'll look it up after. Unless you get it for free. Nice. Wait till you use the... Oh, see the European cartridges? They are vastly different, really. You know what the stream needs? What does it need, Arcanus the Wolf? What does it need? Yeah, remind me after this race, I'll pull up the cartridge. You bought Mortal Kombat 11 in the start of this year? Oh, cool. Very nice, Neto. Yeah, I bought it like a little over a year ago with all the DLC, like Huey was mentioning. Because, I mean, you know, if anything's going to get me to buy a game, it's the T-1000. Isabel from Animal Crossing doing the Fortnite default dance? That'd be funny. Oh, are you saying because of the dancing Captain Falcon gif in the bottom right corner? Yeah. I was trying to look for a good Captain Falcon gif, and I was like, you know what, that one works. I don't know if I would say the stream needs Isabel doing the Fortnite dance, but it'd be funny. The less Fortnite dances in my life, preferably the better. when I was at the art festival today, like I mentioned earlier, there was just like, they had like some live music and like a organized thing like on the side of one of the streets. And literally they were just like, the kids were doing like a flossing competition. And I was like, guys, I told my friends, we gotta get out of here now. Walk, like run out of here. Can't be seen with the kids flossing in the middle of the street. It's like the only Fortnite dance I know. Because it was in the Sonic movie. The only reason why I know it. Ah! Oh, very nice, very nice, very nice. So I don't know if it's just the, I don't think it's just the car I'm using, but like the energy meter, is it like increasing or is it just that big from the beginning? I'm trying to tell. It is definitely noticeably bigger than usual though. I'll take that, thank you. This is the final lap or is it second to last? I'm gonna treat it like it's the final one. Better to be safe than sorry, right? Well, actually, then I don't know in terms of my boost how much I should use or not. Oh, that's it, go! We'll take it. Fire Stingray has the best top speed in handling this. Does it really? I have noticed I do like the Fire Stingray a lot. And the Wild Goose, I just like the name Wild Goose. But I totally believe the Archon is the wolf. Alright, I don't know if we won that one. Oh. Oh! Oh, we already did that one. Hold on. There we go. Thank you, Clunon. Use it as a kid on Super Nintendo. See, that's cool. Arcanus, I'm curious. How do you feel like playing this game, which I'm assuming maybe you played a little bit, compared to like when you played the original as a kid? Because I never played the original Super Nintendo as a kid. Ooh, nice. Look at, I'm getting so many colors now. That's awesome. All right, let me pull out those cartridges before I forget. Oh. That is really different. It's less, I mean, it's kind of similar with the, at least from what I can tell, with the console itself. Like, assuming this is correct, someone confirm if this is right. It does look a little more rounded here. Right, because the top one here is the US one, and I think that the bottom one is the European, the PAL version. Interesting. Yeah, look at these. Interesting. That's cool. I like that. You learn something new every day. Try the Fire Stingray next. Yeah, I'll do it again. I feel like I've noticed I have gravitated towards the Fire Stingray a good amount. I think my least favorite is the Golden Fox, maybe just because its handling, its grip is really bad, and the durability is not great either. I do like the Fire Stingray though. Talking about the many games of the year, you're playing Sea of Stars and you finished Baldur's Gate 3. Wow, you finished Baldur's Gate 3, Neto? How many hours? How many hours? I'm guessing you're just talking about one playthrough, right? And Sea of Stars I've heard is great, so I hope you're enjoying it. Wow, oh, it was okay. It was one vote. I'll understand that. For some reason, you own 3 copies of Super Nintendo Mario All-Stars. Whoa! You don't know how you got them? That's fair. I mean, you buy some, you sell some. It's like some just end up, you know? Probably hard to keep track of sometimes. 40 hours? Okay, that's not terrible, but you load the game a lot of times. Okay. It was just one playthrough. Okay, actually, for one playthrough, that's not bad. And I mean, I'm sure it's not like a static amount of gameplay time per playthrough, right? Because if there's anything I've heard about with Baldur's Gate 3, it's that, like, it's literally, like, whatever you put into the game, you know, you get out of it, you know? Like, and playthroughs are going to be completely different for everybody. which is really cool. I like that. I really hope it's considered for Game of the Year discussions this year, which, I mean, it seems like it would be, but I really hope it's, like, at least mainstream, you know? Like, I hope we get into the Game Awards season and it's in, like, it's one of the 6 nominations, because I think it deserves to be, for sure. Which is interesting how it kind of, like, for the mainstream at least, it kind of came out of nowhere, and then all of a sudden it was, like, talked about as, like, one of the best games so far of the year. If I had to predict right now, at the moment, for the 6 nominees for the Game Awards, Game of the Year, Tears of the Kingdom, for sure. I think it's going to be the only Nintendo one. I think it's going to be just Tears of the Kingdom. Spider-Man 2, Baldur's Gate 3, I think Starfield will be there. And what else? What's going to be the indie choice of this year? Hogwarts Legacy might be a 5th. I'll be curious to see if they include stuff like Resident Evil 4 Remake. I feel like we might see that. But they always have an indie game too. What's the big indie game of this year? Maybe Sea of Stars? Is it that mainstream enough? I don't know. It's tough because, like, you got to think about mainstream, you know? It's not just like what is objectively the best. It's always like, oh, what has the highest Metacritic score? And, like, you know, what is the most mainstream, like, well-known and well-received game? And it's like, I don't know. It's definitely not accurate of, like, actual, necessarily, like, good quality games. You were sad that no new N64 games were announced? I know, that was kind of weird. The only ones that have been announced previously that we know are still coming are 1080 Snowboarding and Mario Party 3. The fact that Mario Party 3 still hasn't shown up is absurd. Okay, we can't win them all. Can't win them all. We won 3 though, so that was good. Playing online? You mean in this game, Rising Dragon Soul? Technically, yes, but there's no way to do lobbies, so it's not like I can open up a lobby in this game for everybody. You'll notice immediately on the fire stinger's handling. Yeah, it handled very well. Pizza Tower? Ooh, okay. I've heard very good things about Pizza Tower. Indie Game of the Year? Okay. Yeah, I mean, it went fairly mainstream, right? I could see it. Hands down the best game you've ever seen and played. Wow! Very high praise. It was one of those games that I always meant to check out. Arcanus, let me ask you while you're here. Is it at all like Wario Land? Because I've heard of the comparisons. I don't know if that's just visually and thematically or if it's also gameplay-wise. Thinking about Baldur's Gate 3, it's how much content it has. Today there's some people talking about a character on Twitter that is the best party member and stuff. You never saw. Oh, yeah. Like, so much content, you kind of just make your own adventure. It's really cool. It sounds really cool. Yeah, I've heard about Dave the Diver, but it's very like Wario Land. It's inspired by that. Oh, cool. I might have to check it out at some point, honestly. Oh, there's a mini pre. Okay, a free race series. You know what? Let's do that. Okay, it's better. It's not as good as a Grand Prix, but it's not bad. We'll do it. I'll end this part of the stream with F-Zero 99 with this mini pre. I've only ever been able, except for one other moment, like I mentioned. We'll end with the Wild Goose. I like the Wild Goose. Except for one time where I got through all the races, I was only able to. Oh, those are good tracks too. Those are some of my favorites. I only got through 3 races anyways, so this is perfect. But yeah, Pizza Tower is one of those ones that I should check out at some point. Because it seems like it'd be up my alley. I love Wario Land. It seems like it'd be really up my alley. It's on... Wait, is it on Switch? It should be if it's not. Yeah, honestly, this mini pre is probably like my 3 favorite tracks in the game. Big Blue, Sand Ocean, and White Land, I think those are my 3 favorites. Although Port Town's pretty fun too, I will say. I do like Port Town. I like Mute City, but it's just too... I'm so used to it, you know? Ow! Ow! Ooh! Alright, not off to a great start. It's okay. Got time to catch up. Bonk! Thank you! I needed that. Alright. Hi, a boost pad would be nice. Thank you. Ba, ba-da, ba, ba-da, ba, ba-da. Ooh, ow. Okay, I should have let go of the acceleration there. All right. That was pretty bad. Oh, come on, KO that guy. He's right there. KO! Got him! Ah. Thank you, no cut. Yeah. There we go. Now I can catch up a little bit. Just a little bit. I missed like 2 boost pads. All right, final lap. Here we go. Oh, is that a bomb cart? Guess it was. All right, I'm not gonna be able to catch up too much, unfortunately, but as long as I can survive this race, that's all I care about mainly right now. Not get hit by bomb cars. All right, come on. Yeah, not great. It's on Steam, okay. I'm surprised it's not on other consoles. That would probably be a good Steam Deck game, though. For Game of the Year, you think it'll be Tears of the Kingdom, Baldur's Gate 3, Starfield, Street Fighter 6, Stars, Spider-Man. See, I wonder, though. Like, for the Game Awards, has there ever been a fighting game in those 6 nominees for Game of the Year? Have we had that before? I'm not sure. I can't remember. Maybe. No, as much as I want Hi-Fi, I love Hi-Fi Rush. Neto, to be completely honest, not to spoil my end of the year video, it's probably Hi-Fi Rush is probably my game of the year. It's not going to be nominated. It'll be nominated for some different kind of award, but it's definitely not going to get nominated for game of the year. It should, but it's not going to. Sea of Stars, maybe. To be honest, in terms of mainstream, it didn't help that Pizza Tower came out so early in the year. I feel like Sea of Stars might have Pizza Tower beat in terms of that nomination. Not game quality necessarily, but in terms of just the nomination, if we're thinking Game Awards specifically. Street Fighter 6, I'll be curious to see. I think it definitely has a good shot. I could see, if they end up counting Resident Evil 4 Remake, I could see that trumping Street Fighter 6, just because it's Resident Evil 4 is one of the most critically acclaimed games of all time. So, depends on if they include it or not. I feel like they might. Which is a little unfair, but I feel like they might. And that'll be like our Capcom nominee for the year, you know? Yeah, no worries. But even then, it's like it's a matter of if they include the remake or not, you know? I don't think they should. I don't think that's fair. If they include Metroid Prime Remastered, they definitely won't, but I'll be like, what the fuck? I'll be like, literally, why? At least RE4 Remake is pretty much a brand new game, except for, like, its inspiration. Like, Final Fantasy VII Remake I get, because that's completely different, right? That was nominated in 2020, right? Did it win that year? Actually? I don't even remember. It must have, right? Because Part 1 came out in 2020, I think. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. But it must have... What would the other competition have been? Oh, of course, Mario 35. How could I forget? That one game of the year, 2020, right? I'm not doing good. I'm so distracted. I'm doing terribly right now. I need to focus a little bit. Okay. Sorry, I'm making a lot of weird noises. Okay, we're on the final lap. I just need to survive. That's all I gotta do. Yo, play it safe. Play it safe. All right. Green turn. Oh, that was bad. That was so bad. Holy crap. I was like, play it safe. There we go. Oh, that'll be good. That'll be good. That'll be very good. There we go. There we go. There we go. Turn, turn, turn. Thank you. Very nice. Oh, that's good. Nice. Ooh, actually, not bad. I'll take it. You think no, but if it's not Street Fighter 6, then probably no. Okay. You really want to try Hi-Fi Rush, but don't have a Series X. Yeah, it's... I would... If you end up having a way to ever play it, I would highly recommend it, Rise of Dragon Soul. Is it on PC? Actually, yeah, it's on Steam. It is on Steam. I did see it on Steam. So, if you have a good enough PC... I mean, for that game, you probably don't need a crazy, powerful PC. Or a Steam Deck. You can play it there, too. But... probably won't ever come to Switch or PS5. Because it is an Xbox. Man, Switch maybe. I don't know. Probably not. They included in the last year for most expected game. Oh, most anticipated. Right. But Game of the Year, I'm pretty sure they included Remake 2020, if I remember correctly. It's not like the Game Awards are actually good in category. No. They're really not great. They're not. It's very biased. We just like to predict it in good fun, right? That doesn't actually indicate what the Game of the Year is. Game of the Year at the end of the day is personal to you. You know, Bomb Rush Cyberpunk is one of my games of the year. At the end of the day, it's going to come between Bomb Rush Cyberpunk and Hi-Fi Rush for me. Both very Rush games that were not rushed, and they are great. Hello, King Sparta.
This is Sparta!
Good to see you in chat. Hope you're doing well. You played Hi-Fi Rush on PC Game Pass. Nice. You don't recommend playing Cloud? Especially for an action game like that. No, probably not ideal. Steam falsely banned your account. What? That's annoying. Is it like a temporary ban? Is it something that'll go away eventually? That's really annoying. Have you tried like complaining to them at all, or not really any luck? Oh, okay. Whew. All right, White Land, let's go. I'm pretty confident I can survive getting knocked out, but it's a matter of just surviving the course. That's gonna be the biggest struggle for me here, I think. Ow! Get a little bit of energy, thank you. There we go. Very nice, good. Very good. Ooh! That was bad. Okay. Kind of lost control a little bit there. Let's get back in it. Play it safe. This turn is tough. This is a tough one. Especially when you're at like full acceleration. Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay. We're good. Hanging in there. Good. Ow, okay. The reason why I'm getting so slippery there is because I think I'm holding on to acceleration too long. Not letting go soon enough. So that would help. Ooh, okay. All right. If I can get Skyway, that'd be great. That would be very helpful right about now. There we go. That's going to help a lot. Yes. There we go. Go. Come on. Boost. I'll take 10. 300 a classic. Nice. It's been a while since you watched the direct, and this game made me do it. Nice. Yeah, this was definitely... That's a good place to end the stream. Look at that. Well, sorry. This portion of the stream. I'll take it. Yeah, this was my announcement of the direct. If you've seen my video, I wasn't super hot on the last direct, but this game in particular, this announcement just really was my favorite one, I think. Yeah, and it was too much work, plus it banned your account until 2038? And that was a fault. What? Rise of Dragon Soul, that's so stupid. What the hell? You gotta appeal that somehow, right? That's so long. That's another 15 years. And if you know that was a false account, that's nuts. Wow. I'm so sorry you have to deal with that. Ever since Tetris 99, Super Mario 35, and Pac-Man 99, you've been getting Battle Royale is my favorite games. True. There's been a good few here and there. That's a lot of wild gooses. That was a lot of wild gooses. I was a wild goose as well. They're fun. I don't know. I like the name Wild Goose. So that's always fun. Ah, good stuff. Hey, look at that. We leveled up. I'll take it. Do I get anything? Ooh, new Wild Goose color. Very nice. New badge. Very nice. Unfortunately, I was going to wait for the next Grand Prix, but we'll end with a mini Prix there. You didn't really affect me too much since you're more of a console gamer. Okay, that's fair. That's fair if it doesn't affect you too much, but still, 15 years, that's a long time for a false ban, too. The machine's alright, but the recovery's the worst. That's true. That's why you gotta get good. No, it's yeah, definitely tricky. The Wild Stingray, like, oh crap, what was her name? Shit, I forgot. Arcanus the Wolf, sorry. Mentioned earlier is very good. The handling's great. I tend to lean more towards cars with better handling in these kind of racing games. But the Wild Goose I just find fun. The Golden Fox I'm not a huge fan of. I think that's my least favorite, I've noticed. I haven't really looked too much into the details of the different stats for each racer, but just playing it, it's my least favorite to play as, I think. The Blue Falcon's alright. It's like standard. It's cool. But I think I like the Wild Goose and the Fire Stingray the best. But I hope maybe they add more cars as updates. I don't know if there are more cars in the original Super Nintendo game. I don't know if they can add cars from the other F-Zero games or if they'll even put that much effort into this game. I hope so, man, because like I hope the longevity for this game's here, because I think F-Zero fans deserve a win. I mean, this is a win, kind of, for F-Zero fans. Hopefully this leads to something new F-Zero, right? That's the hope. So with that, though, not going to end stream just yet. I'll probably end it in like a little bit or so, but here's the plan, right? What I'm going to do, let me get out of here and switch over to the other screen here so we're not listening to that on repeat. What the plan is, what I'm going to do is, because I was thinking like, you know, if I have the setup running right now on my computer, I might as well just, so I've been meaning to record. I finally have the setup ready for the backlog video. If you're curious what that is, I had a poll up on the channel probably like a few weeks ago with a few different options, and as of right now, it's tied with another video. But essentially, we're going to go through my backlog, and hey, being live, you can all criticize me for not getting to certain games. I think it'll be fun. So that's what's gonna go down in just a few minutes here. I'm going to take a quick break, grab some tea, grab a snack probably. The Golden Fox and Blue Falcon are definitely the best machines to use for this game. Interesting. So the ones that I don't like, okay. The Golden Fox has great health recovery. I did notice that. The Golden Fox's health recovery is really good. I don't know. Maybe it's just the handling's not as good, but I just didn't like it as much. Right, the Falcon seems pretty standard, but that's good to know. Thank you, King Sparta, for clarifying that. With that, though, I'm going to be back in a few minutes, and we'll, if anybody's interested, feel free to stick around in the live chat. What I'll do is because I'm recording the stream right now, so I'll snip this out after the segment and upload it as a separate video. So that'll be the plan. I'll be back in a few minutes. Feel free to stick around if you're interested and you want to criticize my my backlog. I'll be back in a few. So, oh, god damn it, I forgot about the audio. All right, back in a few. Oh, damn, I came back to Deathwind? What a song to come back to. What a song to come back to. All right, everybody. So, here's what we're going to do. Let me see. Like I said before, just a few minutes ago, what the plan is I'm essentially going to be doing the backlog review video now. We'll do it live. Yeah. It's on there. We'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks. I'm so sorry if you're jumping in here like just now. You probably have no idea what's going on. The F-Zero 99 part's over, so if you're not interested in anything else, feel free to tune out. Just a little heads up. But yeah, I'm gonna be going through kind of my current backlog right now, and what I'm gonna do is later is like snip this part of the live stream archive out of it and just upload it as a separate video. But if you're here live, you're gonna get first dibs. You know, you get to see. You can react live to my backlog in the chat. Specifically, I'm thinking if there are any games that you're like, how the hell have you not played that yet? That's absurd. Feel free to let me know in the chat or in the comments below. We'll figure that out. But yeah, I'll be snipping it as a separate video. Let me just... What would be a good... We're done with F-Zero music. What would be a good OST for that? Let's see. Well, you know, I already teased this game I haven't played yet, so I'll probably do this one. Let's see. How many tracks in this one? Okay. Someone's gonna get that song. Someone's gonna know what that's from. Okay, I feel like that's probably a good one. That's a good one. All right, let me just check the volume here. It's a little quiet. I can turn it up a little bit. The idea is that I don't want it like drowning out my voice during the recording. A little less. That'll be good. All right. That'll be good. All right. So here's the plan. You're kind of getting a little behind the scenes right now. So just going to play it out like a video. Like I said, I'll try to, I am back, King Sparta. Respond to you in the chat, but feel free as we go through. This is going to be a video later on the channel. I just figured I'd do it now, and that way any of you who are live can react to it. But essentially, we're going to be going through my backlog. Feel free to criticize in the chat. Says the name of the game and the song. Ah, true, you're right. Damn it, you saw what it was. Yes, I have not played DK Tropical Freeze yet. It is on my backlog. The Wii U version specifically. Let me make sure it's here, actually. Assuming yeah, okay, it's there. Yep, it is there. So, surprise. That's one I got to get to one of these days. I played Returns, but not Tropical Freeze. I know that's like one of the best 2D platformers ever made, according to a lot of people who have played it. So I'll check it out one of these days. But all right, give me just a couple seconds here. Yeah, sorry, Neto. I know I'm not appearing here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to switch the camera over to like start the video as if it were the video recording. So just give me a few seconds here to set this up. Never had so much fun with this game in your entire life. Nice. That is only the beginning because we only get to play the courses that were only available in the original. True. Yeah, that's definitely true. I would love to see them add courses from other games. Yeah, no worries, Neto. I appreciate you stepping in because, yeah, in case it was like a technical glitch, but no, that was intentional. Although I did notice in the OST for the original, I mentioned Red Canyon, which, do we have that in this game yet? Thought you forgot. That would have been pretty funny. You just get my voice, no audio for, no video for the entire, for the video I upload. But yeah, thank you, Neto, for the heads up there. I'm just making sure I got everything. And so as I go through, I may not respond immediately to chats, but we don't have Red Canyon or Firefield yet. Right. Hopefully they add those, especially Firefield. That would be cool. And maybe other games from X and G. I feel like that might be too much to add tracks and stuff, and maybe racers from other F-Zero games. I don't know if they'll go that far, but at least Red Canyon and Firefield I feel like would be cool. All right. Am I ready to start this, quote unquote, start the recording? We're going to treat it as a video, so if you're in the chat, I apologize if I don't respond immediately, because we can't make the video too long, but knowing me, it'll be like 25 minutes anyways. I'll try to keep it quick, though. All right. Oh, yeah, I got to get the music ready, too. Hold on, give me a second. I don't know why I have to prep this much. I really don't have to. All right. A few seconds, we'll start. What is going on, all of you professional gamers and casual gamers out there in the world? I am MegaAmpster. Welcome to the channel here. If you're new here, great to see you. Returning viewers, always great to see you here. Thank you for all the support over time. I am here with chat live. Say hello, chat. We've got a few people, currently Neto and King Sparta, as far as I can tell, in the live chat. This was part of a live stream I did with F099 previously, and I'm just going to upload this as a separate video to the channel. We are here because of a little poll I did on the channel. I had some video ideas. I did another one of those video idea polls. It's been about a month at this point. I know with being on vacation, I kind of didn't get to it immediately. But currently, when I last checked, which was earlier today, my backlog review video was tied in the lead. Figured I had the setup ready to go first, so we'll do that. Essentially, this whole idea is me, because I recently moved to a new apartment. I had all my physical games packed away in boxes and stuff. And as I was unpacking them, I was like, you know what? It's been a while since I've taken a good look at my backlog and made sure all the games are still accurate. If I've added new games to my backlog, because with sales and stuff, that always happens, right? And yeah, I reorganized all the lists. I kind of changed it up a little bit. So technically, and this is going to sound intimidating, I have 3 different lists. They're not all backlog though. Let me explain. This one right here, we're going to go through this in a bit. This is the backlog list, the actual backlog, which for me are games that almost all of these I bought with money, some of them including collections and stuff, where I feel like I really haven't gotten my money's worth out of the game. I haven't put enough time into the game. You know, those are the games that are going to be on this list. Usually games that I'll get for free, free codes, or Epic Games occasionally does those free games on their store. Games like that I won't put on here usually unless it's a game I really want to play. I'll prioritize it by putting it on this list. That'll be in another list, which will just, what did I call it? I think I called it games to complete. I think I called it. Those are also games that either A, I got for free, or didn't feel like I had to fully play through it, but I want to eventually, or B, games that I've attempted to play, have put a good amount of time into, to where I'm it doesn't have to be in the backlog, but I still haven't fully beaten it. I feel like I haven't gotten that full sense of completion from. That's a whole separate list. And the third list are games that I actually have beaten. Those are the games that I'm done with. I've beaten them. I don't have this sense of needing to complete it anymore, Epic Games does free games every week, Neto. Wow, I didn't realize that. I guess I only did it for there was, I don't know if it was the holiday season last year or something. There was one point where they did it for every day for maybe a week or so. And I think I got Shenmue 3 for free. I'll have to check. But anyways, let's go through here. I'm not going to go through every single one of these games because there's just too many, you'll see. But certain ones I'll point out. So also, one thing to keep in mind is that I'm a very indecisive person. So the placement of these is all randomly decided. I literally will just pull up a random number generator, copy and paste into different slots on this list. So there's no order to the games here. There's no ranked list. This is an order of my priority. Hey, thank you, King Sparta, for subscribing. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Also, thank you for testing out the YouTube sub alerts working. Holidays usually are okay, I see. Everyday free games for holidays. Thank you, Neto. I appreciate that. All right, let's go through here. So we got the Switch. I've got, how many? 30 games on my backlog here for the Switch. Let's go through some of the highlights here. So a bunch of the Castlevania games from the Anniversary Collection. Super Castlevania 4 is the one I really want to get to at some point relatively soon. That's my first priority in terms of Castlevania. Jet Set Ready. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That was the... I slowed it down, the YouTube alert there. Same thing with the Mega Man Zero collection. I did try playing Zero a little bit ago, last year. Was that last year? That was early last year. I didn't fully beat it. I got through most of it. I don't think I could beat one of the final bosses. But I haven't tried any of the other games yet, so there's that. Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. Yeah, that would have been great if they had a character like that in that game. Fire Emblem Three Houses is another one I've been meaning to play because I hear really good things about it. And I really like the characters and story of Fire Emblem games specifically. So I would really like to play that sooner rather than later. What else we got? Okami's another one I really want to get to. Ghost Trick as well. Samba de Amigo. I mean, you probably saw the live stream I did if you've paid attention to this channel. I have played it a little bit outside of that stream, but I haven't fully beaten it yet. So I'm kind of, this little icon here is my tell to myself that I'm currently playing this one. So last I know, Persona 5, man. I just gotta find the freaking time. It's one of those games that because I like to play at least enough new and old games in a year to be like, okay, I feel like I'm satisfied. I've experienced enough games this year. Now let me go into the 200-hour game at the end of the year. You know what I mean? But then Tears of the Kingdom was already that game for me this year as of this recording. So it's like tough to balance. Three Houses is really good, Neto says. Gonna have 3 stories in that game. Honestly, I feel like I would do just one for now and then like put it off my backlog and put it on the other list or something, you know? Like the characters, Sothis, Byleth, and Elgard, cool. I feel like I'm gonna go Blue Lions. We'll see. My boy, was it Dimitri? Is that his name? What's his name? Yeah, Dimitri, right? The blonde dude? Persona 5 is also on your backlog. I feel like it's probably on a lot of gamers' backlog. It's just so long, man. Mega Man 11's on there. Oh, wrong way. Okay, Advance Wars. Ah, this is so tough. I mentioned this on streams before. I maybe got through a third of the way through Advance Wars 1 in this collection. It just came out at such a bad time. It was literally like 2 weeks before Tears of the Kingdom. And then like being on vacation and stuff, so many other games coming out. Bomber, Cyberpunk, Samba de Amigo. So like before Bomber Cyberpunk came out, I played a little bit of it. I got it like a third of the way through. It was tricky. I've never played Advance Wars before, so I definitely struggled a lot and then impeded my progress. And then between those other 2 games and going on vacation, I kind of don't really have the motivation to pick it up again now. So unfortunately, I don't think that I'm going to really consider that for my games of the year for this year. I just can't motivate myself to play it right now. Dimitri's Blue Line. Okay, cool. Thanks for confirming. Tales Adventures. That's in Sonic Origins Plus. Persona 4 Golden. Kind of a similar situation to Persona 5, but I honestly, because I've played Persona 5 Strikers, and I really like that game, and I really like the characters of Persona 5 specifically. So I want to prioritize 5 over 4, even though I've heard from a lot of Persona fans that 4 is maybe the better one. But I really want to play 5, but it's so long, so it's tough. Hollow Knight, I know, that's also a big no-no on my list, so there you go. There are the Switch ones. Frontiers Update 3 is coming out. Couple of days. No, I thought it was September 28th. I'll double check after the video, but I'm pretty sure it was later. Sons of Liberty, Snake Eater's coming back. Oh, cool, okay. All right, anyways, that is the Switch. Series X, how many I got? 19, not as bad here. We mentioned this earlier in stream, Neto, but Mortal Kombat 11. Oh, sorry, you're talking about, yeah, Metal Gear Solid 2. Yeah, those were this and 3. I did try to play Solid 3 a while ago, but these were the, I bought the Xbox 360 collection, which unfortunately did not come with Peace Walker, which I think was on like the PlayStation version. Just Solid 2 and 3, and then like the NES games or whatever. But like, I do want to get to Metal Gear Solid at some point. What else we got? Some Kingdom Hearts games. I've only tried to play 1. Tunic is so high up on my priority list for games to play. I've heard nothing but great things about it. It looks amazing. I really want to try it. Yakuza 0, kind of same thing. Devil May Cry 3, if you're paying attention to the channel, we might get to that one pretty soon. Probably tomorrow as of this recording. And then Street Fighter 6, currently in progress. This little red icon here is to mark that I'm currently streaming it. So there's that. Mortal Kombat 11, you could probably beat the story in like 6 hours. Yeah, it's true, but I want to do more than just the story. You know, do like the crypt mode and stuff like that. The remake of Snake Eater. Oh, yeah, you mean Delta. Yeah. That was a state of play before Gamescom, I think. But yeah, no, this is just like the HD version that was released in like the Xbox 360, PS3 era. And oh yeah, and Shenmue. One of these days I will get to Shenmue. I also have Shenmue 2 on here as well. So they're the Series X games. Street Fighter 6? Great question, because I've really only been doing World Tour mode, as Neto knows. I mean, I really like... Who do I like? I mean, I love DJ. DJ's great. I really like Cammy as well. I think just for the vibes, I'd probably be a DJ min. Asking, you're going to replay Frontiers Update 3? Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure, Rise of Dragon Soul. I'll do a separate stream for Frontiers Update 3 when it comes out, but I think it's a couple weeks from now. Week and a half. All right, Steam Deck / PC, this is the big one. And this is because of all those stupid Steam sales over the years. Look at all these. 53. It's a lot. All right, let's go through these a little bit at a time. Don't want to spend forever on this, like I said, but notice only Bubsy 2's on this list, not Bubsy 1. I suffered through Bubsy 1 a few years back during lockdown, actually, with the pandemic, and man, probably the worst choice for a lockdown game I could think of. It was pretty bad. Don't talk to me about Bad Rats. The less said about Bad Rats, the better. I shouldn't have included it on the backlog. A bunch of old Tomb Raider games. I bought a lot of them on sale years ago. I did try to play the original this game this year. Didn't fully beat it. Got about halfway through. Streets of Rage, all those games. Gex, which I did buy on Good Old Games. So I would like to try the first one, the 2D one, not 2 or 3. Keeping your old save Frontier Update 3. Nice. Yeah, definitely. Might as well, yeah. Desolation Tale. Yeah, Desolation Tale. Let me scroll down to where that was. Rayman 2, Rayman 3's on here as well. I bought those on Good Old Games. Actually, not that long ago. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. I do want to play that game at some point. Maybe a stream. We'll see. Yeah, so Desolation Tale, because I bought that a long time ago, because a favorite YouTuber of mine, some call me Johnny, he reviewed it for like an indie marathon at one point, and it looked really cool. Still really haven't tried it yet, so that's why it's there. She would not be Cammy without the classic costume. I don't know. I think Cammy's new costume looks cool. Grim Fandango. I know that's a classic. Tekken 7. There's my Tekken. I still haven't played it much at all. Final Fantasy VII Remake, man. This is one of those ones that I really want to play, and I finally bought it when it came to Steam. The issue is I've only put about like 10 hours into Final Fantasy VII. So I would like to play the original first. At least that's what I've been recommended. Nights into Dreams, there you go. Temper the Badass Elephant, that's actually, I played a tiny bit of that. That's a Game Freak game who obviously do Pokemon, so. You got this game on sale as well. You played in Fellow Elephant. Nice! Well, then I have something to look forward to when I get to it eventually. Brutal Legend, classic Double Fine. Right up my alley there. Couple of the God Eater games, I've wanted to get into those. Fight Crab, of course. Very important game to get into. I've played a little bit of that. It's really funny. Killer 7 is probably the next Suda 51 game I really want to dive into. You know, because that one just looks kind of fun. The vibes there. I've seen some of the memes and stuff. So I want to check that out. Space Channel 5, another classic Sega game. There's Injustice. I've been meaning to play Injustice for so long. Still haven't picked up the second one because I haven't played the first one, right? So one of these days. Yeah, I think for me that's kind of the highlights for the Steam one. But where's Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts? Pinata, you jumped in at a great time. I do not own that game and I never will. So it is not on any of these lists. Final Fantasy VII originally played on Switch. Nice, great platform for it. Yeah, I would sooner rather than later. I want to replay it on Steam Deck. Only backlog you have is this. Mario Wonder, Sonic Superstars. Oh, true, and they're not even out yet. Hey, honestly, more power to you, King Sparta. That's impressive. Would you accept? No, I would not accept it if you send me a copy. Sorry, Pinata, I would actively send it back, or it would go in the trash. I'm so sorry. Anyways, maybe not the trash. It's a little harsh. Here we go. This is not the new Spider-Man 2. Do not think that is. You know what? Let me specify here. This is actually... Yeah. Yeah, okay. It is the Xbox version. Shout out to Brandon, friend of the channel, for he gave me that for my birthday, I think. So shout out to Brandon, friend of the channel. I like to group these together. So we got like Wii U, the Wii, the 360, the Xbox, Dreamcast, and GameCube. Because a lot of these are not like... I don't have a ton for this list, and I just kind of combine them all in one. Like the old, like, Legacy. I know Wii U's not Legacy, really, but you know what I mean. Zero Gravity is short, still fun. Yeah, I've been meaning to get to Sonic Ride to Zero Gravity for a bit. Injustice is a short game if you look on story mode. I probably would, so. You don't want the sealed copy autographed by JonTron? Definitely not by JonTron. You're waiting for these games to drop, you don't know which one you're gonna play? Yeah, no, it definitely should be interesting. Yeah, I mean, for me, I'm choosing Superstars over Wonder just because of the timing, but Princess Peach's Showtime looks great. No, I'm not getting the PS5. To specify, this is the OG, like, Xbox Spider-Man 2. With the pizza theme and everything, that's what that is. Metroid Other M, like, I know it's not a good game. I bought it maybe a year ago at an old game shop. I'm still going to play it as a big Metroid fan. Mario Sunshine I actually got very recently on GameCube, so that would be a good stream game, wouldn't it? Probably painful, but I think it'd be a good stream game. We'll see. And then Tropical Freeze. I know I already mentioned this earlier on. This is one that I just really dropped the ball on a little bit. This is one I've played Returns. I've played all the other country games now. It's just Tropical Freeze, and I've heard that's like the best one. So DK64, another one. Pikmin 3, the only Pikmin game I own, but I will check it out at some point. And if I like it enough, I'll probably try the other games. And then Sonic Unleashed for the Wii. I've played the 360 version, but I counted that separately because it's, from what I've seen, it's kind of a different game entirely. But no worries, King Sparta. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you being here. Enjoy the rest of your day. You played Mario Sunshine in the collection. Nice. See, I would have bought the 3D All-Stars collection, but I've already played 64 and Galaxy separately. I couldn't justify spending $60 just for Sunshine. But anyways, that is that group. Let's move on to these, the handhelds I grouped together as well, besides like Switch and Steam Deck. So 3DS, DS, and Game Boy Advance. Mega Man and Bassman. I tried many years ago in college, and that game sucks. One day I will put more time into it. Pokemon Y. I've got a couple Pokemon games on here. I still have not played Gen 2 to this day. So Pokemon Crystal I have on the 3DS Virtual Console. Still have not played that, but I've heard great things about it. I love Gen 1, so maybe I'll check it out. Oh, this is a typo. Entranced on the Game Boy Advance for Crash I've heard is very fun. So one day I'll check that out. To be honest, Dragon Quest, this is the only Dragon Quest game I own too. I've just heard very good things, and I wanted to snag that before the eShop went down. What was that, about a year ago? A little over a year ago. The highest priority one for me here now is probably Ace Attorney. Because I played 4. I played Apollo Justice about a year and a half ago, and I do want to get to the next one and do Dual Destinies. Then eventually I'll do Spirit of Justice, and then probably the Professor Layton crossover. Never played Galaxy before the collection? You played 64 a lot of times, but... Oh, cool, okay. Never finished Deal the Switch? Glad to hear it, Neto. Let me know in the chat what your thoughts were on the games. Anyways, that's kind of small grouping here, but some games that I'll get to. Some Crash handheld and Spyro handheld as well, so heard decent things about some of them. Not Purple, I know, but some of the other ones I've heard good things about. Anyways, last group here. Oh, I don't want to spoil anything. So when it comes to the Nintendo Switch Online, I like to group those separately. These are just games that I bought on like previous virtual consoles and that are available on the NSO. So for example, like Minish Cap, I bought on the Wii U Virtual Console before the shop closed down because at that point we didn't know that Game Boy Advance was coming to NSO, right? But now that it's on NSO, like I'm gonna play it there because I'd rather play handheld on Switch than the gamepad, you know what I mean? So that's why these are here. Same thing with Oracle of Ages. I played Seasons, not Ages yet. I've debated about when I do play Ages, maybe I'll replay Seasons because I know they connect. You can enter a code that connects them somehow. I think it might just be for like a cutscene or something, so it might not be fully worth it. But there is that. And then, yeah, Streets Rage 2, Gunstar Heroes, and Kid Icarus. So those are the 5 there. But total, I added all these up. I have 134 games on this list. So these are games, like I said, to reiterate, that I feel like I haven't really gotten my money's worth out of, that I really haven't fully put a ton of time into or invested enough time to where I feel like I've put a good effort. You know, because we'll see here. Don't want to spoil a later video. Here is my second list. So this is the games to complete list. Like I mentioned previously, this is like games that I've put plenty of time into. Like I feel like I've done enough time and I can kind of move on to something else, but I still never fully beat. That's what this list is. Mario 64 is one of the best games ever. I agree. Galaxy's fun as hell, yep, but didn't stick with you as much. That's fair. I liked it, but yeah, I think I prefer 64 personally. Oracle game codes can give items from one game to another, but nothing meaningful. Okay, then maybe I'll just end up doing Ages separately, then it might not be worth connecting. All right, so in terms of games to complete, here we go. The Switch. I mentioned earlier Mega Man Zero. I never fully beat that game, so that's why it's here. Mega Man X6, terrible game. Never fully beat it. It's the only X game I have not fully completed. And then some of the Castlevania games. I can never beat Death in the original Castlevania. I still have not to this day. And then Castlevania 3, I probably got like halfway through. A lot of these are games that are like on Origins Plus that I played previously and just never fully beat. Monster Hunter Rise. I never fully beat all the quests in that game, so that's why it's here. Which Castlevania is that? This is just the original. This is the OG Castlevania. Yes. And then this one's Castlevania 3. I can never beat Death in the original Neto. Never could do it. Pretty simple list. There you go. These ones are pretty short, so Series X. Kingdom Hearts, I mentioned I tried to play for the first time last year. I got to the giant Ursula fight, and I could not beat it however much I tried. So put that one down, hey! And then I put these games here because I don't care. I'm not putting those in the backlog. Some games that like I know I'm not really going to play much at all, or like I just don't care enough. I put them on this list instead of the actual backlog. Elden Ring, Pinata knows. I streamed that game for, what was it? Like 2 to 3 hours last year. And that was it. Never played anymore. It just didn't click with me. You know? I had to include it on this list because I technically have not even come close to completing it. So it is there. And then Mega Man 9, I could not beat the final boss. I came so close. I could not beat the final boss against Dr. Wily. I tried so many times. So I almost could have put it on the completed games list, but I was just so close. You got a keyplate tattooed in your arm. That's very cool, Neto. I like that. And a Triforce combined. That's sick. That's super cool. All right. Steam Deck / PC. There's going to be a lot of them here. We've got 37. That's a good amount. So some of these games I got for free, like Payday the Heist. You see Final Fantasy VII. I've technically put a good chunk of time into, so that's why it's not on the backlog, but I might prioritize this game. Shadow of Mordor I played for the first time. What? Oh, crap. When was that? Was that 2 years ago? And I got a good amount of the way through, and I really enjoyed my time, but I just never fully beat it. Most Five Nights at Freddy's games are here because I bought them when they came out, because I was dumb back then, and I never played them, and I don't care now. Witcher 3, honestly, I don't know if it should probably be on the backlog. I put maybe 10 hours in that game like 2.5 years ago, and I never fully went back or did any more with it. So, but it is here for now. Sega Bass Fishing. Hey, I got that for free on Steam recently. You bought Shadow more than never played. It's really fun, especially if you like the Arkham games, and it has that whole Nemesis system that that team is, I think, Monolith. They're famous for, and it's really fun. I actually like it a lot. I wasn't able to fully see it through. Ignore the random like accents and typos here. It's kind of weird. That is autocorrect on my phone. But Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I played the original on 360, but then I ended up buying Ultimate on Steam later. Yeah, Witcher 3 is very fun. Such a huge time sink at the time. It wasn't the right time for me to play it, but I want to do like all the arcade routes in this game. That's why I haven't fully completed it, but I put a lot of time in it. Undertale, specifically the Genocide run. I've done the Pacifist run, I've done the Noma run, never the Genocide run. So I haven't done that, that's why it's there. Doom Eternal. I beat most of the main story like 2.5, no, it was like 2 years ago. I never did the DLC. And then I never did the final part of the game. I think it was because I moved to a new apartment, and to be honest, when that happens, it's a big life adjustment, and so like as a result, I just find that if I'm playing a game when I move, I like put it down. So like luckily with Tears of the Kingdom, I beat that like literally a week before I moved to this new apartment. So that worked out perfectly, otherwise I would not have finished that game. Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated, I played the original back in the day. My friend gave me a key for this game for free, so that's why it's here. Sonic Lost World PC, kind of a similar thing. The original Half-Life, funnily enough, is one of my longest played games on Steam because I've tried so many times to play it and then put it down. I really like the game. You know, I mean, I love Half-Life 2, of course, I've beaten that. But Half-Life, the original, really fun, honestly. Like, I just never completed it. It's one of those games I'll pick up like once every couple of years and just see how far I can get through. You know, it's kind of that old, like, kind of charm to it, you know? And the Cryptid Necrodancer, fun game. I'm so bad at it, I couldn't get through it. But that's pretty much this list here. Like I said, in comments, let me know what you think, or live in chat, feel free to react. Never played Half-Life. Like any of the games, Half-Life 2 I would recommend. It's actually really fun. I mean, maybe it's a little outdated by today's standards for sure, but like at the time, it was revolutionary. All right. So now we got this whole chunk of a list. But you played Portal, nice. Portal's great. Portal's phenomenal. Portal, I would say Portal's probably the better game than Half-Life, but Half-Life is still really fun. A lot of these games are on collections and stuff. So like you'll see a lot of Genesis games here. That's because I own Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection on Xbox 360. And that's where a lot of these games like Fatal Labyrinth, Super Thunderblade, some of these like Shinobi Arcade. So like for example, in order to unlock Shinobi Arcade in Ultimate Genesis Collection, you have to do a certain task in Shinobi 3. Like that's how that collection works. So that's why you'll see some of the lock symbols. Or like for example here with the Mega Man Anniversary Collection, which I also have on Xbox currently, in order to unlock, I believe this was like a spin-off fighting game, you have to like I don't think it's fully beat Mega Man 7, but it's like get through a certain amount of it, and then this game will unlock in that collection. The less said about Echo, the better. Skyrim, I never put much time into. I loved Morrowind as a kid. Skyrim, I played for maybe 10 hours, and I just put it down. It just wasn't the same thing for me. I love how broken Morrowind is. Skyrim, in comparison, is a broken game. It's a Bethesda game, but in different ways. I don't know. It wasn't as charming to me. But I'm sure if I gave it another chance at the right time, it'd be great. Pinata, here's Blinks. The only reason why Blinks is here instead of the main backlog is because I played the hell out of Blinks as a kid. I owned that game as a kid on the original Xbox. I lost that copy, I think at my grandparents' house at one point. And then I recently, like maybe within the last year, I bought another copy. But that's why it's here, because I played it a lot as a kid. I just haven't fully beaten it, so there you go. House of Dead 2, very tough game. Could not get through that full thing. Some of the Shovel Knight, like free DLC side modes, the only one I've beaten, I mean the main game obviously, and Spectre of Torment I've also beaten, which is really fun. So there you go, another bunch of Genesis games. Hyrule Warriors, a lot of those adventure maps I never did, so that's why it's here. Sonic Free Riders, never beat the final level. I won't spoil it in case you care that much. SSX3, fun game, never fully completed it. There it is, Netto, Power Stone. Welcome to Power Stone World. The reason why it's labeled JP is because I only have the Japanese copy currently, because the English copies are stupid expensive. Jedi Power Battles, you know Jedi Power Battles? Where'd it go? Yeah, I love that on the Dreamcast. It's a fun game. And every time you collect the upgrade, it goes, you have the little Yoda laugh. Love that game. Played it with my brother all the time in co-op as a kid, but never fully beat it. It's a tough game. Galaxy 2 is a big one for me. I got about halfway-ish through Galaxy 2, never fully beat it. So that's a big no-no for me as well. I've been debating about if I want to stream that game at some point. That could be a fun game to stream too. Speedruns are in Japanese. For which game specifically? Rise of Dragon Soul? Thought you were the only idiot who played the game. No, no. Now we know, Netto. We can bond over Star Wars Episode 1 Jedi Power Battle. Let's go. Oh, they're popular in Japanese. Okay. Ooh, Episode 1 Racer. Nice. Yeah, that's on my Switch backlog. It's a fun one. I never played it growing up as a kid, but like I got it on Switch now, and it's really fun with online too. But there's that group of games here. 3DS and Game Boy Advance. Not a ton here. Most of these are part of the Namco Museum collection, which I got with my most recent Game Boy Advance, so that's why you'll see the little GBA thing here. Pokemon Moon, I didn't do the post-game. I think I beat the main story, but didn't do the post-game. Pokemon Yellow, one of my most treasured childhood games, never beat. Never beat. Never got all 8 badges. The farthest I ever got, and I mentioned this story, I'll keep it a little short so this video doesn't go on forever, but the farthest I ever got was going to, I think it was it Cinnabon? No. It was the Seafoam Islands. And trying so hard to catch Articuno. I never caught Articuno, literally never could, and so I never advanced. I would not allow myself to advance in Pokemon Yellow unless I caught Articuno at the Seafoam Islands, and I never did. So, and that's why I loved Articuno. With the no connect patch, Free Ride is now playable. I've heard about that. That is tempting. You played Ultra Sun, nice Netto. You would have figured someone would have made a mod to make Free Riders playable. Yeah, no, someone did recently, so that's what I'd be curious to check that out. That's actually pretty cool. Last thing to mention here, some of the Fire Emblem games. I've mentioned this before. I'm not a big fan of Fates. Birthright was too easy. That's none of my completed games. Conquest is too hard. I got to the final boss and never beat it. Revelation, I just got tired. By the time I got maybe a third of the way, maybe halfway through that game, I just got tired and I stopped. And then Shadows of Valentia, really fun game. Also could not beat the final boss. That was really tough. But there's that. And then NSO. This is where I put almost all the NSO games that I want to play. But just, I'm not going to necessarily prioritize them. So I won't go through every one of these. But Pokemon Snap, I've never played. I want to check that out. No, well, I have 0. I wonder if I can count that now that I'm playing 99. X as well. I did stream a little bit of that, but I want to play more of the single player. GoldenEye, I want to play the campaign. I do want to. Yoshi's Island is probably, besides maybe Minish Cap, probably top of my list for NSO games to play, because I know I gotta play Yoshi's Island. Heard great things about it. It is up there. Even Mario and Luigi I've heard great things about, so that's there. Journey to Silius, heard very good things about that game. The soundtrack's a banger. Hey, Dewan, good to see you in chat. Hope you're doing well. You don't need the Pokemon Stadium games in there? Oh, that's fair. Yeah, I guess that's true. I was mainly thinking for the mini games, but I guess I could probably take those out. Punch-Out's one of those games I almost beat on 3DS Virtual Console, but I couldn't quite. Forget who I got stuck on, but I got stuck on somebody. Ghosts and Goblins, the less said the better. A lot of these games I'll just throw on there if I have any vague interest, so this is a long list, so we're not going to go through everything here. Earthworm Jim, they've got a couple of them on NSO, I think. Trying to see if there's any other notable ones. Some Mario Karts. Blazing Blade. Okay, Blazing Blade I got about halfway through on Wii U Virtual Console. That was 2.5 years ago, almost 3. And never fully beat it. I just couldn't get through it. So that is one I want to play more of at some point. Paper Mario, I want to try out the OG one. Of course, you got 1000 Year Door coming to Switch next year. Star Fox 64 is also high up on that backlog list. One of these days. Shining Force I actually have played. And it's a fun game. It's a fun strategy RPG. Just didn't get very far, but a good amount of time put into that. Yep, that's the other Earthworm Jim. Warrior Land 3. I have played 4, but not 3, so I want to try 3 out. Altered Beast. Power up. What a game. Oh, the minigames of hell is fun, but the Pokemon Stadium thing is connected to. Yeah, so I can see why. So maybe I'll take those off the list. Anyways, I included them there just in case. So including all the NSO games, right? That includes all of those. Wait, does it? Yeah, it does, which accounts for like a good half of it. I've got 194 games on this list. So I've sorted out all the backlog games and put them on this list. Games that either I got for free, or games like NSO that I'm vaguely interested in trying, but not a priority, or games that I've put a lot of time into, just never fully beat. Hey, Mercury, good to see you in chat. Hope you're doing well. Pulseman, yeah, Pulseman also is Game Freak, I believe. That one looked really cool when they added to NSO like a few months back, so I wanted to check that out. Anyways, that's that list, just to keep things going. This is the longest list, spoiler alert. These are all the games that I feel like I've had the satisfaction of completing. This video is going to be longer, unfortunately. It's going to be whatever. So here we go. Switch games, we've got 60, woo! So looking at this list makes me feel less panicky about my backlog, because while it's almost half and half in terms of backlog compared to this, I have completed a lot more games. You know, it's more like 2/3 actually with this. It's on NSO. Postman, yeah, they added it not that long ago. You just woke up? Nice, Mercury. Well, hey, welcome to the world. Good to see you there. So in terms of completed games, like I mentioned earlier, Persona 5 Strikers, I really like that game. It's like a 50-hour action RPG. Really like that. Breath of the Wild, I mentioned I never did all the side stuff in that game, but I still feel like I've completed it, you know? I'm probably never going back to that. I hate that Sonic Blast is here. One of the worst games ever made, man. Will the Wisps, phenomenal game. I streamed that last year. We got some of the Spyro Reignited trilogy games and the Crash Insane trilogy. Bayonetta 1 and 2, Crash 4, Shantae and the Seven Sirens. I streamed that last year. Most of the Mega Man X games are on here because, like I said, only X6 I did not beat. Technically, it's a Muso game, kind of. You wish NSO would just said Hybrid Heaven. Ooh, I've never heard of that. Let me know later, Huey, what that is. Yeah, Ori was great. I hesitate to call it Muso. Where is the music? What? I did not pause that video. Thank you. It's kind of like, yeah, in terms of the one you're thinking of, yes, it's the Muso game, but it's really more of an action RPG. It's not like Hyrule Warriors. It's way more of like an actual RPG, which is cool. It makes it stand out. Splatoon 3, I put that on here. Skyward Sword HD. Bayonetta Origins, despite how that ended up 100%ing. Nobody Saves the World. Sleeper hit, by the way. That is a phenomenal indie game. Same people who made Guacamelee. Very fun indie game that came out last year. I would highly recommend that if you're looking for a new indie recommendation. They came out with DLC earlier this year, late last year, I don't remember. Sonic Chaos, also kind of an okay game. No More Heroes 2, Huey. Love playing that game on Switch. That was great. Bayonetta 3, Star Allies, Legends Arceus. Didn't do all the side stuff in that game, but a lot of these games I haven't fully completed, but I feel like I have the satisfaction of feeling complete with the games, if that makes sense. No more Headaways 3, based on the accent placement there. Tears of the Kingdom. Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Very nice game, very nice game. Shovel Knight Dig. Played that earlier this year. Really, you thought it was like a Hyrule Warriors? So, Neto, technically, yes, but it's not fully like a Warriors game. Huey knows what I'm talking about. It's like, it is kind of, but it's not fully to that. It's so hard to explain. Like, I would just recommend watching footage if you're at all curious. It's more an action RPG than anything. Nobody Saves the World is awesome. Oh, you've played Nobody Saves the World, Neto. Yeah, I love that game. That was so I got it for like a free code for winning trivia at one point, and I was so surprised by how much I loved it. Odyssey, of course. All the Bayonetta games are here. Forgotten Land, Age of Calamity. I never fully unlocked all the characters, but I pretty much did it. Pretty much did everything I wanted to. Prime Remastered, Return to Dreamland Deluxe, Lethal League Blaze. Another great game. Hey, Team Reptile's previous game before Bomber Cyberpunk. So if you're curious about some of their other games, that is a fun one. Dread, of course. I love Dread. Doom 2016, Banana Mania. Sonic Labyrinth. It was on Game Pass. Oh, very nice. That's cool. Yeah, so long list of games that I feel like I've completed on Switch, which reassures me a little bit. So Series X, probably not as much because I haven't had as much with it, but both Banjo games are here. Pac-Man World, Jet Set Radio. Oh, right, because this was backwards compatible with the XBLA version. So there's the radios there. I put Fall Guys on here. I know you can't really complete that game, but it's like, I feel complete. I'll stream it again at some point probably, but you know what I mean. There's not much more I want to do with that. SpongeBob Cosmic Shake. That's going to be on my top 10 favorite games of this year video later on, a spoiler alert. So there's that. I separated Klonoa 1 and 2. At least I thought I did. Yeah, there's Klonoa 2. Sonic 4 episode 1 and 2. Hi-Fi Rush, of course, and Frontiers, which was the last character unlocked in Age of Calamity. I guess it's been long enough to where I won't spoil. Well, no, maybe I did get Calamity Ganon, did I? Maybe I did unlock him. I unlocked the egg robot. I forget Terrico. Maybe I did get Calamity Ganon. Either that or that was the last one I was missing. Yeah, and Multiverses, man. It was fun. I enjoyed it, but then obviously it's been taken down for months now, and it's coming back sometime next year, supposedly. I don't know, man. That's kind of did that game dirty, but there's the Series X list. Steam Deck PC, there's going to be a good amount here. Oh, yeah. 51, look at that. I know, like I said with Fall Guys Jackbox, you can't really complete. I feel like I've gotten my money's worth out of it. Okay, Calamity, yeah, I feel like I unlocked Calamity Ganon, but it's been a while. Sorry, spoiler alert for Age of Calamity. I would go away if you're not interested. Doki Doki Literature Club, peak game right there. Peak gaming. I remember playing that game for the first time and thinking nothing of it, and then once the stuff actually started happening, I was like, oh shit. Crazy Taxi. Another game you don't really fully complete, but it's there. Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes. Huey, I think we had a discussion about this at one point. I don't think I fully did everything, but I feel like I'm done with that. Yooka-Laylee. I want to shout out Yooka-Laylee because so many people hate on this game. It is not a phenomenal Banjo-Kazooie spiritual successor, but as a game, it is good. It is a good game, and I'm tired of pretending it's not. Shantae Half Genie Hero, shout out to that. FNAF World, my favorite Five Nights at Freddy's game because it's not a stupid jump scare click and point game. It's an RPG, surprisingly, and I actually beat the full thing back in the day, so take it that as you will. Psychonauts, the first one, classic. Arkham Knight, it was a fun game. Of course, shout out to All Stars Racing Transformed. Both Portal games are here. Murder Sonic the Hedgehog earlier this year. I think all you do is finish the DLC. Yeah, which was the best boss in Travis Strikes Again, but it ties in No More Heroes. Yeah, I think you're right, Huey. I missed out on that, so thank you for reminding me. Keep talking, and nobody explodes. Another game you can't really fully complete, but it is there. Sonic Mania, of course. Bastion. Oh, I love Bastion. Phenomenal game. Bastion's so good. One of my favorite indie games I've played. Risky's Revenge is also there. Most of the Shantae games are here. Worms Armageddon. I put that on here because I played it a ton on the Dreamcast as a kid. Croc 2. One of my favorite childhood games here. Cuphead. I think I've fully beaten Cuphead at this point, pretty much. Sonic Forces, the less said the better. Pirates Curse, there it is. Gotham Knights. Shout out to my friend Jared. We played that December last year. I think we fully beat the story, so there was that. And then the original Five Nights at Freddy's, I actually did fully beat back in the day. It's the only one I did. The only one I got enjoyment out of, so. There we go. And then AVG and Adventures 1 and 2 are on here, so. Back when I still watched AVG and haven't watched it in a while. You're never going to reach DLC content for Cuphead. The game itself is brutal, and then the DLC is also pretty brutal. You did remember a few games there, but now you no longer enjoy the games you used to play. Oh, you played Worms Armageddon Mercury? That's sick. And Half-Life 2. Yeah. Not bad, not bad. But yeah, no, we've been over this. I know you don't enjoy them as much, but that's cool that you played those games. Glad I'm not the only person who ever played Worms Armageddon. It's a classic. All right, now we got this lump of consoles here. This is going to be a lot because I played a lot of games as a kid. Yeah, it's a good amount. It's as much as Steam there. Let's notice a lot of Lego games on here. A lot of these games I played as a kid. You also notice Game of the Year, Game of the Century, Mary-Kate and Ashley, Sweet 16, License to Drive. It's a good game. If you're actually curious, it's a Mario Party clone. Back then when you were a kid, yeah, same with me. Wind Waker HD, 3D Blast, Secret Rings, no, 3D Blast isn't terrible. Black Knight's a little better. We got Brawl, Twilight Princess, Woolly World. I beat that for the first time earlier this year, so that was there. Maria, right there. Prime 3 I beat last year for the first time. So some of these games are recent. Miss Pac-Man Maze Madness I fully beat. That was another childhood game on the Dreamcast for me, but that was just this year that I beat that, so I guess that was more recent. Arkham Origins, better game than most people like to let on. Mario Maker Just a Radio Future, that was also a last year game for me. What about Cory in the House? I was never a Cory in the House kid. I never played is the DS game the really popular one to me, Mom? I never played that. Spectre Torment, I mentioned that earlier. Shrek Super Party, another Mario Party clone. You know, I noticed as a kid, I played a lot of Mario Party clones, but not actual Mario Party. Make of that as you will. The original Mario Galaxy's here. Go. Dave Mirror BMX for the Dreamcast, the classic. Star Fox Zero was my first Star Fox game, and I beat it. It was fun. I had a fun time. Honestly, as a first Star Fox game, it's actually not bad because then you don't have other games to compare it to. Original Splatoon, Prime 2. There it is. See, DK Country Returns. I told you. I beat that game many years ago. It's just Tropical Freeze I have to get to. GoldenEye on the Wii, it was kind of like a pseudo remake of the 64 game. So it was okay. I beat the campaign. It was okay. Of course, Arkham Asylum and City, some of my favorite games ever. The original No More Heroes I had on Wii. Zero Mission on Wii U Virtual Console. They're going to add it to NSO at some point soon. Sonic Colors, Wii, the inferior version. I'm going to throw that out there. And 3D World, Marvel Ultimate Alliance that came with our Family 360. But there we go. That's that group. Sorry, this video is going to be so long. I'm so sorry. So I'm trying to speed through some of these. The best video about Mario Party is the Scott DeWaz analysis. I think I saw the video. I don't think I watched it. But I saw that he made the video. The handheld group. This is also going to be a ton because growing up, I played a lot of handheld. So we got Link Between Worlds at the top of this list where it belongs. Probably my favorite top-down 2D Zelda game. Hollow Justice, like I said, that was pretty recently. Croc 2 on Game Boy Color as well. Another good version of it. Sonic Rush Adventure, very good. 3D Land was fun. Triple Deluxe, great. Of course, the Ace Attorney games are here. Twilight Princess Picross, best Zelda game right there. Only WarioWare game I've played because I got it, I think, for free on DSi where I had a sale on it or something. So there's that. The original Shantae. Some of the classic Mega Mans I had on 3DS. Ocarina Majora 3D. Where's Sonic Battle? Oh, good point. I don't think I'm counting it here, Neto, because I sold the cartridge. It's one of the, like, literally, Neto, I'm not gonna lie, like, I try to, like, at least own almost every Sonic game. And every time I would go through my Game Boy Advance games, I would see Sonic Battle, and I would say, why is this here? And so I eventually sold it. That is why it is not on this list. Like, no joke. 3D. Really? Okay, Huey, I'm of the opposite opinion. I actually like 3D more. 3D made me love Majora's Mask, but hey, it's cool that different versions we can have different opinions, right? That's Kid Icarus 2 right there, the Game Boy game. Samus Returns, interesting. Game of the Year, Temple of the Frog, Frogger's Adventures. It's okay. Got it for like $3. Awakening, love that game. DK Jungle Climber, that was my jam back in the day. Sonic Battle took me 1 year to beat, same with Rush Adventure. See, Rush Adventure is a much better game than Sonic Battle, though. There's a fan game, Sonic Fighters, called Sonic Smackdown. Ooh, very cool. I feel like maybe I've seen footage of that. That sounds cool. Four Swords, this was my first Zelda game, by the way. Four Swords Anniversary Edition. I know it's a weird one to start with, but that was my first Zelda game. Colors DS, the superior version right there. Kid Icarus Uprising, Planet Robobot, great Kirby game. There's Birthright. Sonic Advance games are on here. Dark Brotherhood, the RPG from BioWare in the DS. So there's that list. This video is going to be so long. Oh my goodness. And then finally, we've got some NSO here. So these are games that are on NSO that I've beaten pretty much on other platforms. I don't know if I've really beaten any games on NSO, but Dynamite Heady, Treasure Game on the Genesis. I wasn't as much of a fan of that as other people were. Lost Levels is objectively terrible. I hate that game. Oracle Seasons, there's that one. Of course, the DK Trilogy, I ended up streaming over time. Mario Advance, that was like my first Mario game growing up on the Game Boy Advance. Kirby 64, Mario Land 2, great game. Original Zelda, bad game. Oh, sorry. Who said it? Huh? Super Metroid, Mario 64, Yoshi's Story was okay. Rystar is fun. I like Rystar a lot. Rystar's a fun Genesis game. Link to the Past, inferior to Link Between Worlds. Lost Levels is complicated. I know. Not a fan. Phantasy Star 4. I'm not a big RPG guy, but I played this at one point on that collection that I mentioned, the Ultimate Genesis collection. One of my favorite RPGs that I have played, turn-based RPGs. It's actually a really fun RPG. Like, I would recommend if you're a fan of turn-based RPGs and never played Phantasy Star, give 4 a shot, because 4 is really fun. 3 I've also tried, didn't have as much fun with it. But like generally the consensus is that 4 might be like the best of the quadrilogy, I guess, before they did online. The original Metroid 2, Superstar, Kirby's Adventure, one of my favorite Kirby games. Dreamland, classic. Freaking Echo the Dolphin, the less said there, the better. Link's Awakening, classic. Fusion, great game. And of course, gotta end the list with another great game being Super Mario World, probably my favorite 2D Mario, if not one of my favorite Marios of all time. That is the completed games list. Total here is 264. So now when I take this number, 264, and I look at my backlog number of 134, it's pretty much a 2-to-1 ratio. So that makes me feel so much better. Because I'm always worried. I'm like, oh, 134 games is still a lot, but I'm always like, oh my God, there's so many games in my backlog. But when I look at the list of games I have actually beaten, I'm like, okay, 2-to-1 is not terrible. The thing is, a lot of these games are games that I've acquired, especially in the last 10 years. And a lot of those games I've completed are like games I beat when I was a kid. So that's the one thing I gotta watch out for. That's why I'm trying to slow down with games I'm buying now, because I'm worried I'm gonna get to a point where it's like a 1-to-1 ratio and then I'm really screwed. The problem with Lost Levels, it was made as a continuation from Mario Brothers, so it's first world, supposed to be World 9. True, yeah, and that made it just so much more difficult as a result. So yeah, just not a fan of that game, but the original I thought was much better. But anyways, this video's been long. I know it's been long. It's probably been, hell, I think it's been, has this video been almost an hour? I can't tell based on the stream here, but it's been long. Anyways, I appreciate you sticking through this whole thing if you did. I really just enjoyed looking through here. It took me a while, like I said, when I was moving to a new apartment to kind of get these lists together. And I like what I have now. Like I said, looking at this backlog, it makes me feel a little bit better. Today it would be DLC. That's true. It probably would be. You're right. You know, looking at these now, it makes me feel better about, I still have too many games on my backlog. I mean, 134 games that I feel like I haven't really put much time into. That's a lot of games, you know? And this is going to take me years and years and years and years to get through, because being a working adult who works full time, it's like I don't have a ton of time to play all these games, so. No worries, Mercury. Thanks for being here. Goldston to Papa was a Rolling Stone. Oh, that's a classic. Papa was a Rolling Stone. Thanks, Mercury. Thanks for being here. Anyways, just to wrap this video up so it's not super duper extra long, this was fun to look through, you know? And I hope any of you watching live, or if you're watching when I make this a separate video, you know, hopefully you got a kick out of some of the games that I haven't played. Let me know in the comments below if there are any specific games that, you know, you want to ridicule me for not completing, or games that, you know, if there are certain games you want me to prioritize, let me know, because I will actually consider that in terms of like when I have time. I'm getting to a point now where there's not a ton more games coming out. The only ones now are like Sonic Superstars and Mario RPG this year. There aren't a ton of new games coming out that I want to play immediately. So I'm actually at a good point now where I'm going to start to tackle more of my backlog. So definitely let me know in the comments, or if you're live here in the chat now, if there are any games I should prioritize on this list. I'll definitely consider that. But with that, thank you so much for watching. I will catch you all in the next video live stream. And until then, take care. All right, that's the cutoff point. Don't worry, I'm still here. That's the cutoff point. Reminds you have to update your finished games list. Yeah, honestly, Neto, I literally just did this finished games list for the first time like a couple weeks ago. So this is brand new for me, you know? I never kept track of that before. And then what I've tried to do while we're here, what I've tried to do, and a lot of this I don't remember because I haven't kept this organized at all. I've been trying to like keep track of the years where I played these games. So like a lot of these, like the earliest I can remember was Shadow the Hedgehog because I played that on release. And like I tried to slot games in here and there where I could remember. Like for example, 2013 was when I first got my Wii. So that's when I played Secret Rings Colors Brawl for the first time. Probably Mario World because I got it on Wii NSO. And then of course Smash 3DS. So it was me trying to fit these games in where I could. A lot of these are not, like some of these I'm not even fully sure about. Like, did I play Triple Deluxe in 2015 and 2014? I don't remember. Why do I have it as a question mark? I definitely started it, yeah. Oh. Okay, because maybe I started in 2017. I'll have to check the save file for that. Did mine a few years ago while talking to a friend. You just keep updating since then. Yeah, for me, it's like I started like this list a couple of years ago and I've been trying to update it now. But there's so many games I don't remember when I played them. Like I remember I played A Link to the Past for the first time in 2016. So if anything, this list puts them into perspective. Like I've only been a big fan of Nintendo games for like 10 years. I didn't grow up with Nintendo, you know? The handheld, sure, but like I didn't really grow up much with Nintendo console games. So that's why you'll see like Kirby's Adventure. Kirby's Adventure, I'm pretty sure was 2017. Or like Metroid Prime 2, you know, and games like that. For the first time, me playing them like not that long ago. Didn't finish. Smash Ultimate. Yeah, so then I got some of these. No. Crash 3. Okay, Crash 3 was 2020. I definitely played that game during lockdown. That was a lockdown game for me. I'm not sure about the first one, and 2 is kind of iffy. Once I started streaming, you know, keep track of the year. I've only started to keep track of the year recently, but like once I started streaming, that really helped me remember which games I play. Like Doom Eternal, I didn't finish. Monkey Ball Banana Mania, I streamed. Metroid Dread, I streamed. Ocarina of Time 3D. This is when I played No More Heroes Traffic Strikes Again. And then, yeah, Project Cross Zone 2 was interesting because I bought that at launch. I just never fully beat it. And then it wasn't until 2021, 2 years ago, when I finally beat it. And yeah, there's Blazing Blade. And yeah, 2022 is where like the game started to take off. And I've got this massive list. Played Fall Guys for the first time. Excuse me. Kingdom Hearts didn't finish. Cuphead DLC. Peggle 2! Oh, I didn't put Peggle 2 in my completed list. Well, I don't really have access to it anymore, so. Problem is that your most played game of all time is an online game that you never finish. Oh, what game is that, Neto? But yeah, for me, it's like, that's tough. I don't play a lot of games like that, so I don't run into that issue usually. But I can imagine, like, where do you place that on a list like this, you know? Splatoon 3 was last year. Yeah, streaming a lot of these games helps me keep in, like, remember when I've played certain games, you know? Overwatch. Oh, very cool, very cool. Yeah, it's like, where do you place that on a completed games list, though? You know, I could definitely see the tricky there. And now you can see what games I played this year. So there's Mary Kate and Ashley, bright and early, the beginning of the year. Yoshi's Woolly World, that was this year. Froggy's Adventure, Temple of the Frog, Shovel Knight Dig, Hi-Fi Rush, of course. Banjo-Tooie, first time I played that game. Those of you who were watching live streams earlier on in the year. So did that. We did the multiplayer for GoldenEye. Didn't finish Tomb Raider 1. I'm sorry, Huey. I tried. I thought I was close to the end, and then I looked at, like, how many levels are in the game, and I was like, oh shit, I'm only halfway. Time to drop. And all of my confidence went out the window. Pushmo? Play that for the first. Oh! No, yeah, Pushmo was on the list, I think. Planet Origins. Crew, the classic. A lot of these we did for, like, NSO streams and stuff. Tears of the Kingdom is Pac-Man. I literally just updated this yesterday or today, with F-Zero 99 being the most recent. I'm a new Migo, Advance Wars 1 and finished, Street Fighter 6. They put some games that you don't have an N on the list, but they don't add to the count. Ah, okay, but they don't add to the count. That's smart. That's smart, because it's like, you played a lot of it, but like, have you completed it? Can you complete it, you know? It's a tough thing to figure out. And then I have this unknown here, so I don't remember when I first played these games. Most of these games are like childhood games for me. So the adventure games, Advance 2, specifically Yellow, Power Stone 1 and 2, Fur Fighters, Mr. Driller. I gotta buy Mr. Driller again. It's cool, classic Tomb Raiders for everyone. I'm just glad it's on the game. Yeah, that remaster looks great, Huey. I hope they touch up the controls. I don't know if they will, but visually it looks fantastic. And you can switch between the old and new visuals. I'm kind of a little mad that I own them on Steam Deck because I don't want to rebuy them on Switch, but they look great. So it's awesome to see. Blinks, like I mentioned earlier. I guess, you know what? Where's Miss Pac-Man? I'm going to put finished. Because I did play this game as a kid. I never beat it, though. Sonic 06, Sonic Unleashed. I just don't know if I beat these games, if I got them on release year and beat them immediately. Nintendogs, classic. Look at all these. Finding Nemo. I don't own a lot of these games anymore. I just, like, remembered a lot of these games that I played. Dude, Monsters, Inc. on Game Boy Advance was my jam. That was such a good game. Kings Unite. Cake Mania. It's like that Flash game. My sister had it on DS. Some Guitar Heroes. Some more Sonics. But yeah, it's like a lot of these games I just do not remember when I played them, you know? The only games you bought twice were Hollow Knight and 2D and Top D. I don't think I've heard of that game. Oh, but Hollow Knight I could totally see. Yeah. It's like a multiple purchase, you know? It's pretty cheap, surprisingly. That game is so cheap for how much I've heard is in that game. It's like, do we just take for granted how cheap indie games can be? Like, I think we do. But it's like, indie games, there's some of the best games out there, and they're so cheap. Like, listen, I don't want to give anybody ideas, but they could totally charge full price for indie games. They totally could, and they probably deserve it more than some of these AAA companies. Although, I mean, the budgets probably aren't as astronomically high, but still. Anyways, yeah, there's just some looks into my like backlog lists and everything. So there we go. I'm worried that video is going to be a little long. Like, that might be like a 45-minute video. That's crazy. That's so long. I'm worried. It's going to be really long. It's like, is it worth uploading if it's that long? I mean, I guess at this point might as well, right? But it's like, I didn't think it was going to be that long. I guess there are a lot of games. I mean, total, I probably have like almost 500 games. You know, so I guess considering that, it's like, yeah. So many games. So many games. See, this is why I'm always like freaking out. And I'm like, oh, geez, like, You know, am I gonna have time? Am I gonna be able to beat all these? Am I ever gonna complete my backlog? Probably not. 2D and top is a puzzle that you alternate between two characters. Oh, that's very cool. That sounds really cool, Neto. That sounds awesome. Yeah, that's super cool. Might have to check that one out. That sounds super cool. I love that idea of like switching between the two. Yeah. Anyways, though, man, this OST is great. I gotta play this game. I think I'm gonna wrap up stream here. We've done enough. I've done enough. What's the right term? Self-loathing over my backlog game still. There are just so many, and I'm never gonna get through all these games. One day, I will get through more of them. The idea is that hopefully I won't buy as many, and I'll kind of get through more, but we'll see. With that, though, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had fun watching F-Zero 99. I had a lot of fun playing that. Add to the backlog? We'll see. If I buy it, I'll add it to the backlog, but add to the backlog as soon as I discovered I had like 130 games. We'll see. We'll see, Neto. I'll consider it. But thank you all for being here. This was a lot of fun. I appreciate y'all being here for F-Zero and for this little backlog journey. So nice and chill. The plan for more live streams tomorrow, not Tuesday, not the usual Tuesday. There's a certain live stream that I want to watch on Tuesday night, which is why I'm not doing it then. Tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I should hopefully, assuming everything works out, be starting Devil May Cry 3. So that is tomorrow night's plan. And then Thursday night, same 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, probably do some more Street Fighter 6 World Tour. So that'll be the plan there. And I think we're getting close to being done with that too. So hopefully not too many more streams for that, which will be good. And then maybe a weekend stream. I don't know. We'll see. Part of me was like feeling like maybe doing more Samba de Amigo. The devil's gonna cry. Don't spoil it, Ned. Don't worry. You're good. You're good. The devil may cry. We don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. Anyways, appreciate y'all being here as always. Thanks for making this fun. However you watch the VOD or live chat or no chat, however you watch, it's always super appreciated. I always like to give a special shout out though to everybody in the chat for being here and chatting it up, making it fun. We got Neto, of course, Rising Dragon Soul, Huey, that also known as Ven was here. I know I keep saying Huey. That's just because Huey's been with the channel for almost like 2 years now, and I just kind of call him Huey at this point. Let me know if you want me to. Let me know if you want me to call you otherwise, Huey. Damn it, Chase! I wasn't. Get out of here! I wasn't talking about you. You're not welcome. No, I'm kidding. Thanks for being here, Chase. You're cool. Everybody say thanks, Chase. So yeah, Neto, Rising Dragon Soul, Chase, Huey, Mercury. Yeah, whatever you prefer, Huey. I could always call you Ven if that's easier. Mercury's here for a bit earlier. Dewan was here. King Sparta was here earlier. Everybody say thanks, Chase. I'll say it too. We'll all say it. Thanks, Chase. Chase doesn't get enough gratitude. Thanks, Chase. What was their name? I missed it. Arcanus the Wolf, thank you for being here. Not that they're here anymore. Sammy Puritz, definitely a Doge. Loopy Oof. We had a lot of people tune in for F-Zero 99. It's a fun time, so appreciate y'all being here. And like I said, Devil May Cry 3 should be starting that tomorrow night, and then more Street Fighter 6 World Tour on Thursday probably. So a lot of Capcom coming up. Capcom, I'm just saying, I will stream only Capcom games if you announce Power Stone 1 and 2 collection. I'm not going to hold myself to that. There's no way. There's so many good games besides just Capcom games. But they have a lot of good games. So, hey, here's hoping we get it one day. Anyways, thank you all again so much for being here. I will take that clip, that video segment, and upload that probably tomorrow around noon Eastern. So hopefully it's not like an hour long, but it probably will be. So apologies for that in advance. And otherwise, I'll catch you on the next one. Goodbye, friends. I'll see you all in therapy. Hey, soundboard. No. Oh, just the Pac-Man one didn't work? Oh, there it goes. Damn it. Well, now the moment's over.
One cannot help but smile.
Oh, wait. No, I know which one I need to do. Get ready. Ready? Oh! All right, who's still here? Who are the cool kids here? Anyone? YouTube says we have 3 concurrent viewers, so there's gotta be some cool kids here. Welcome to the post show. This is where the fun begins. I don't know why I started going to a Solid Snake impression there. No post show tonight because it's already like 10 Eastern, so it's a little late. But we'll do it tomorrow. I want to start introducing that regularly. As soon as I said that 2 people dropped, well, no, people don't want to be in the post show. I'm offended. No, I'm just kidding. I do not care. Thank you everybody for tuning in. I will see you all later. Goodbye.